Da skal vi se, der var vi. Hei og velkommen til en ny episode av iform.no Bodybuilding og Fitness podcast. Som alltid så inneholder denne podcasten reklame og produktplassering for annonsører, og det kan forekomme giveaways. Vil starte med å si takk til mine annonsører som Gym 2000, Gymspot, Hälsokostbolaget og The Shock Factor. Setter også veldig stor pris på mine patrons som med og støtter. Petter, Maj-Lisa, Sveinung, Espen, Siri, Anel, Stian, Annie og Raymond. Tusen takk til dere. Om du har lyst til å være med og støtte meg i podcasten, går du til patreon.com/Andreas_Adolfsson, og adressen dit finner du i beskrivelsen av podcasten. Du kan også være med og gi veldig god støtte gjennom å trykke like på videoen og abonnere på kanalen. Og du må veldig gjerne gi en liten rangering på enten Spotify eller iTunes. For any English viewers, so, we are going to do the first part in Norwegian, and later we're switching to English. So bear with us. Da skal vi se. Der har vi hele crewet, og der har vi lyd på den. Sånn. Jeg må bare starte med å si jeg har nettopp hatt hva skal jeg si, en ganske het diskusjon med min kjære fru. Hun har sånn her fullstendig dilla på å, jeg tror det er noen sånn kvinnegreie at typ havregryn og alt med korn og sånt der, det skal liksom puttes opp i krus. Det kan liksom ikke være i pakken sin. Når jeg tar havregryn, da liker jeg å ta havregrynspakka og liksom ta i skåla. Men nei, det skal helles opp i krus. Hele tiden. Er det samme med hjemme hos dere, eller? At alt skal stå i krus i skapet. Og så har jeg prøvd å si det at, men det spiller jo faen ingen roll inne i skapet. Det er jo ingen som ser det uansett.
Nei, vi har ikke det problemet her hjemme heldigvis. Og det er rett fra pakka her. Men hvis jeg legger det i en annen skap eller et eller annet, da blir det bråk.
Ja.
Jeg tror det er liksom at kvinner har litt mer organisk sans, holdt jeg på å si, i forhold til organiseringen det vi har kanskje, jeg vet ikke. Vi tar det litt mer sånn, whatever.
Ja, eller, jeg mener, det er jo orden på tinget uansett om det står i et krus eller om det står liksom i pakka si i skapet. Det står jo på akkurat samme sted uansett. Så jeg vet ikke. Er du sånn, Heidi, også? Du skal ha alt oppe i krus?
Nei, jeg gjør ikke det. Men jeg tenker, hvis jeg hadde hatt det på kjøkkenbenken, da hadde jeg sikkert hatt inn noen sånne fine greier. Men inn i skapet, da tror jeg ikke jeg hadde brydd meg så mye. Eller jeg gjør ikke det, for jeg har ikke det. Men...
det er godt å høre. Men der er jeg enig. Ja, står det på benken, da kanskje ikke er så jævla pent å ha oppi pakka si. Ja, anyways. Alle har hatt en bra sommer, eller?
Det har vært veldig bra.
Ja.
Ikke så bra vær, men ellers grei.
Jeg synes det har vært jævla bra vær, ja.
Synes du det?
Ja, i hvert fall det som jeg har vært i Norge.
Du har jo vært 2 uker utenlandet, du da.
Ja, der var det varmt som et helvete da.
Ja.
Men, ja, fortell oss hvordan sommeren har vært. Gjort noe spesielt, eller? Du var i Spania, eller?
Det var jo en tur i Spania en uke, der koste vi oss skikkelig. Det var skikkelig avslapping og god trening, bra mat. Janne og ungene fikk kose seg veldig også. Så var det jo å komme hjem, og så er det jo full fart da. Det er mye som skjer rundt meg for tida, så det er en krevende tid. Mye familiegreier som er på gang, og en far som er veldig syk, så det går ekstremt mye tid til han, egentlig.
Ja, hvordan går det, egentlig?
Nei, det er jo stabilt, men han blir jo bare, situasjonen blir jo bare verre og verre. Så er han jo veldig der at han ønsker på en måte å dra tilbake til hjemlandet sitt, og eventuelt avslutte siste tida der da. Så, og det kommer jo til å bli veldig krevende, egentlig, en krevende situasjon. Så får vi se.
Kan han reise, eller går ikke det?
Jo da, han kan reise, det går alltid, det kan man fikse, men problemet hvis det skjer et eller annet der, eller sånne ting, så er jo ikke helsesektoren så veldig bra. Så da må man jo ta det privat, og det er jo, altså for hver dialyse i utlandet kommer vel på 4.500–5.000 kroner, han har 4 dialyser i uka på privatsykehus da.
Oh my god.
Og de dekker ikke, altså i resten av verden så dekker faktisk Helfo, hvis du ønsker å flytte til utlandet, så refunderer de pengene eller betaler behandlinger for deg i utlandet. Men i Irak, Helfo dekker ikke pasienter som drar til Irak av en eller annen grunn. Så det blir jo litt sånn, og så skal vi mest sannsynlig operere han der nede. Det liksom siste sjans. Prøve å få en donor og ny nyre.
Ja, det det som må til.
Ja, det det som må til, men om altså sannsynligheten for at han overlever, det faktisk ganske liten. Så det jo en sånn siste sprell som man på en måte gjør for å se om man kan bedre livskvaliteten hans da. Så vi prøver, vi gir oss ikke. Men ellers så har det vært kjempegreit. Det går, men vi blir jo kjørt økonomisk her nede i sør på grunn av strømregningen da.
Ja, jeg skulle akkurat si det. Jeg så det var i avisen her. Agderposten.
Ja, jeg hadde en del møter med en del politikere og sånne ting som var innom, og de lovte å ta saken videre. Vi jo Arendalsuka neste uke, og da kommer jo alle politikerne og regjeringen ned til Arendal. Og da håper jeg at de legger frem et eller annet som kan på en måte redde bedrifter i sør. I hvert fall i min bransje, som på en måte drives veldig av asfalt og utstyr, drives av strøm, så det jo ganske krevende på en måte. At man har mellom 20 og 30 000 mer i måneden i utgifter kun til strøm da. Og så må man jo beregne alt av... Man kan liksom ikke bare legge det på som et påslag til kunder. Det går ikke.
Det var helt syk økning da.
Ja, det ekstreme økninger, og det jo før vinteren, liksom. Vi på sommeren nå. Da kan man jo tenke seg hvordan regningene blir. Altså blir det 50-60 000 i regninger i måneden i strøm, liksom, så det jo liksom ikke noe penger å hente. Det det ikke noe overskudd, og en bedrift uten overskudd, det skal ikke mange år da til, eller et år til et halvt år før det veldig mange som går konk da.
Men jeg må spørre deg, sånn, du sier at du kan liksom ikke eller lägga på mer på priserna då. Men du ser liksom matbutikerna gör det, och jag var på Domino's här i var det förra uke.
Ja.
Och de har ökt priserna med jag vet inte
ja, men
de har ökt priserna.
Ja, jeg mener jo det at på en måte forbruker eller kunden, man skal på en måte ikke man skal ikke belaste kunden mer enn nødvendig da. Så å øke bitte litt jo så klart greit, men jeg synes det feil. Jeg synes det regjeringen på en måte, alle bedrifter betaler skatter og avgifter i hytt og gevær, man betaler ekstremt mye, altså man betaler jo 22% i selskapsskatt, skal man ha ut utbytte, så betaler man 35 nå, ikke sant? Man betaler arbeidsgiveravgift for hver ansatt man ansetter med 14%. Jeg kaller det jo sånn der mafiaavgiften. Betaler for å ansette folk, for å sysselsette folk. Og så, altså, moms, ikke sant? Så de har jo ekstreme inntekter fra bedrifter. Og så skal man i tillegg begynne å betale sinnssyke summer. Staten har tjent 1000 milliarder til nå på denne strømkrisa.
Ja, det sjukt.
Så da forventer man på en måte at regjeringen tar et tak da, og faktisk setter en makspris. Det jo det som løsningen. Forutsigbarhet for bedrifter og ikke minst for folk og pensjonister og uføre og som kommer til å fryse hjelp på vinteren hvis det fortsetter sånn, vet du.
Ja.
Det kanskje ikke lett for deg heller da, å selge en pizza på 600 kroner stykket liksom.
Nei, det begrenset.
Jeg hadde kjøpt uansett.
Du hadde kjøpt Burger King for 600 kroner.
Ja, null stress.
Man skal liksom ikke prise seg ut av markedet, selv om jeg ser det veldig mange rundt meg som øker prisene med 30-40 kroner for en pizza. Jeg synes det blir feil da. Så man tar jo sjansen, altså vi går jo på en måte break-even, men fortsetter og sånn, så må man jo begynne å øke prisene bitte litt, sånn at man i det minste overlever til det blir greit.
Til vinteren,
da blir det dyrere. Men jeg tror ikke det kommer en makspris, jeg tror det bare kommer en sånn ordning som de hadde under korona, der bedriftene får en sånn kriselån eller et eller annet, og det trenger jo ikke vi foreløpig da. Vi går jo liksom break-even, men veldig mange jo veldig glad i å bruke ekstremt mye penger fra bedrifter. Og folk har ikke oppsparte midler, og de kommer til å slite og gå konkurs. Heldigvis så har jeg holdt veldig igjen på pengebruken, og det ser jo det nå at det lønner seg.
Ja, ikke sant.
Så det.
Hvordan det med skulder da?
Skulder ikke bra. ny operasjon av hånda ganske snart, har jeg fått beskjed om. Så nå vil de operere begge hendene, og jeg er veldig sånn der, jeg tror ikke det, så får vi se.
Blir det noe trening? Blir det noe trening da?
Ja, jeg trener jo ganske forsiktig, men jeg trener jo på en måte å få grei pump og klarer liksom å få litt blod til muskulaturen og klarer, og jeg føler jeg blir lemst, men jeg har jo ikke trent på en stund da. Så jeg føler på en måte jeg blir lemst, og det blir mye beintrening, så håper jo beina gror litt nå.
Ryggen det fortsatt i hvert fall. Du la ut et bilde tidligere i dag.
Ja, jeg måtte bare. Det var en som sendte melding og spurte, har du mistet mye muskelmasse, liksom? Så tenkte jeg, nå må jeg plassere noe på plass, sette noe på plass her. Men altså, det jo mye fett der. Det ligger jo mye, men ryggen forsvinner ikke. Det rart med det, men heldig der.
Og Heidi?
Altså, jeg har ikke gjort noe denne sommeren egentlig. Jeg har bare gjort alt det vanlige. Vi skal reise på ferie nå neste søndag.
Til?
Så Nis.
Det blir deilig.
Yes. Så det blir deilig, 6 dager. Så egentlig har jeg bare gått og ventet på det. Det liksom på slutten av sommeren.
Det skjønner jeg.
Jeg har liksom ikke, jeg har trent og jobbet litt, og altså liksom bare gjort det vanlige, så jeg hadde en veldig kjedelig sommer, men jeg er egentlig fornøyd med det.
Men du har jo gjort noe da, forrige helg.
Ja, det var jo artig. Da hadde vi jo sånn sommerevent på Mekka i Tønsberg. Det var jo masse folk, så det var skikkelig gøy.
Jeg ble overrasket hvor jævla mye folk det var, altså.
Ja, det var skikkelig... Det
må ha vært nærmere 100 pers der.
Ja, Tony sa det. Så det var veldig kult. Hæ?
Det var sinnssykt bra opplegg.
Ja, det var det.
Ja, og enda vi fikk jo ikke på en måte... Jeg ble jo litt overrasket at det kom så mange, så vi fikk jo egentlig ikke gjort alt vi skulle. Jeg tenkte jo vi kunne ha litt posering, og nå hjalp jeg jo han Roger litt. Men det var så mange som var med på konkurransene også, at vi måtte jo bare alle bidra og hjelpe til med de konkurransene. Det var jo 20 stykker eller noe som var med på den fitness-greia vi hadde.
Ja, i hvert fall. Herregud, det var...
Så det var skikkelig gøy. Så neste år så får vi gjøre enda mer ut av det. Ha litt mer sånn schedule, at vi setter opp at på en måte da det kanskje sånn dommermeeting, at man kan spørre om tilbakemeldinger, og kanskje posering 3, eller liksom, ja. Men all kreds til Tony og han Dag Erik, de har stått på som pokker. Jeg har vært i sånn støttespiller, bare litt sånn bidra der jeg kunne, men de har også de guttene på Mekka der som hjalp til og grilla og bærte utstyr, og Borgerskogen som hadde lånt oss utstyr. Nei, det var skikkelig kult, så jeg håper at vi kan få til noe sånt liksom hver sommer, bare noe sånn.
Skal det innføre functional fitness, eller sånn at det blir litt mer rettet mot...
Ja, det jo det vi har lyst til, liksom, at vi kan ha den ordentlige fitnesskonkurransen. For man så jo nå også, bare med det vi satte opp, folk synes jo det også gøy. Når det typ sånn dips og ja, litt sånn athletic fitness over det på en måte da.
Ja, så just når det i forhold til kroppsvekten, for då kan alle delta, eller då deltar alle på lik linje liksom.
Ja. Det var gøy, og ikke minst å se folk, liksom, herregud, dere vet nå, vi ser hverandre 2 ganger i året, det som på høsten og våren når det stevner, så det det. Så det var jo artig å bare se folk man ikke ser ellers. Så, ja, det var veldig gøy, og ja, vi fikk jo, og så hadde vi jo fått masse i premiene og sånn, de hadde jo både den Gant sånn her morgenkåpe hadde de jo sponset fra herregud, hvem var det? Må jeg se. Men i hvert fall, det var jo sånn Gant kåpe kostet jo egentlig 2000 kroner eller noe sånt.
Ja, yes.
Så ja, det var i hvert fall veldig den som hadde sponset premie og sånn, det var skikkelig gøy. Det var jo ordentlige premie også.
Det var veldig bra premier, i hvert fall med tanke på at det var et så uoffisielt opplegg som det egentlig var.
Ja. Det første premiet, det var vært mange tusen. Så, nei, det var skikkelig, ja, jeg er fornøyd til at det var liksom første gangen vi liksom gjorde det her, og fikk vi sett litt sånn her, ok, hva kan vi gjøre bedre neste år, og ikke minst at folk bare møtte opp. Det var jo dritsartig.
Det var det.
Så, ja, bortsett fra det så... Jeg har vært på Haralds, vært her hjemme.
Men som jeg sa til deg i forrige helg når jeg så deg, Heidi, at det viser seg at du har vært på Haralds, for du ser jævlig bra ut nå.
Jo, takk. Jeg har vært veldig flink.
Ja, det vises. Jeg synes fysikken din begynner å komme tilbake til...
Ja.
Ikke sant? Det begynner å se jævlig bra ut. Så
det jeg sa til samboeren min når jeg kom hjem og bare... Han Andreas sa at han synes det så bra ut, for når noen andre ser det, så må det jo være ekte.
Ja, ikke sant.
Man blir så blind på seg selv, men når andre begynner å se det, så føler man, ok, da går det noe mer. Nei, så ja, det er egentlig det jeg har bare trent bra og fokusert på å gjøre det jeg skal, egentlig.
Ja, da blir det scenen neste år.
Ja, vi får håpe det, men tør ikke å si noe enda.
Roger, what's up? What's up?
Det er litt det samme her, egentlig. Jeg har ikke vært ute på så masse spennende greier. Jeg har vært et par uker fri fra jobb, og da har jeg for det meste vært hjemme. Besøkt litt familie og sånt, som man ikke får så mye tid til ellers. Og så slappe av og nyte at man kan starte dagen litt rolig og ha litt ekstra overskudd på trening og sånt. Ellers så har det vært jobb og egentlig hverdag, og så er det jo nærmere seg konkurranser, så det liksom blir mer og mer hektisk i forhold til atleter som skal i form og poseringer og sånn. Så jeg fikk jo avtalt med Heidi, jeg fikk nappet tak i hun før det begynte på Tønsberg, sånn at jeg fikk utnyttet hun litt, så det var kjempefint å sette stor pris på det som alltid. Så der er det jo spennende ting på gang, og det blir gøy å komme i gang med en ny sesong da.
Mange du har som du følger opp nå til konkurranse, eller?
5 som skal stille nå.
Ja, i hvilke klasser?
Classic bodybuilding har jeg 2, classic fysikk har jeg 1, men's fysikk har jeg 1, og så er jeg i bikini.
Ja, det er litt av hvert.
Ja.
Jeg synes alltid denne høstsesongen, siden det er sommer, den bare plutselig er her.
Det har gått så fort. Det har gått så fort.
Altså bare nå og på Haralds med de jentene som skal konkurrere og sånn, og så måtte jeg liksom si til henne, ja, men herregud, Sandefjord, er ikke det bare 4 uker? Er det ikke noe sånt 4 uker? 10. september? 5 uker?
6 eller 7, er det ikke det?
Det blir 5 nå til helgen vel.
Ja, 5 til helgen. Ja, sånn til Sandefjord. Og da tenkte jeg bare, når jeg sa det til henne, jeg bare, hæ, shit, det var litt over en måned, nå er vi i gang igjen snart. Det går så jævlig fort når sommeren liksom er det som er før.
Ja, det gjør det. Vinteren er liksom litt lengre og tregere, så da rekker man da vente litt mer på en måte.
Ja, jeg føler også det.
Du har jo litt, du sa bikini, classic fysikk og classic bodybuilding. Er det noen, går det å si at en kategori er vanskeligere enn den andre å følge opp? Sånn prep-messig liksom?
Nei, jeg synes egentlig ikke det. Det er så avhengig av atleten da. For noen er veldig enkle og greie å ha med å gjøre, og andre på en måte er mer usikre og krever mer jobb da. Så det er liksom, klasse har egentlig ikke så mye å si, det er mer hvordan atleten er da. Så, og noen feiler jo litt mer enn andre og sånn, og så er det jo hvor ærlige folk er med tilbakemeldingene sine og sånn, det har jo masse å si. Så, men de jeg har nå føler jeg har en veldig fin gjeng, og jeg har 2 debutanter, og så er det hun bikini jeg har stilt før. Asim har jo stilt han ble jo norgesmester i fjor, den lave classic bodybuilding-klassa. Og så er det jo Kai Bar som skal stille igjen, så...
Ja.
Og de som har stilt før er det jo stort sett ganske greit da. De vet jo hva de går til, og sånn, så da er det litt lettere. Og de som da selvfølgelig er ferske, de har jo ofte litt mer behov for å få litt backup da.
Just sånn, eller jeg tenker på bikini fitness da. Jeg snakker litt med Hallafors om det under Sandefjord Open. Just det med hvor på en måte stor skal atleten være, eller da si at bikiniatleten da er på grensa til å være litt for stor, ikke sant? Hvordan man skal gjøre det, om man skal liksom dra henne ned skikkelig, eller just det å treffe riktig då, så at dommerne blir fornøyde, om du skjønner hva jeg mener.
Jeg skjønner absolutt hva du mener. Det kan jo være en utfordring hvis man er i et sånt grenseland da. Så, og Flisa hadde jo den med en atlet nå på våren, hvor det var spørsmål om det var women's fysikk eller... Så Så det jo alltid, det noen som kommer på sånn skjæringspunkt, og det kanskje nesten verre for jentene da, å være der enn det for gutta, liksom. Så, men...
Det var jo mer form som på en måte skilte da.
Ja, det også.
Litt bløtere på en måte for å kunne stille i wellness kontra å være women's fysikk.
Ja.
Så jeg tenker sånn sett også må det jo i grunnen være enklere å følge opp en til bygging eller classic bodybuilding eller classic fysikk, for der jo bare å komme inn så hard og så stor det bare går, ikke sant? Mens bikini fitness eller wellness eller hva det nå enn så må du liksom se an litt da, rett og slett.
Ja, han må jo det, men samtidig så kommer det jo litt an på hvor godt atleten passer inn i klasse da, for i bikini også så handler det om å komme i god form, ikke sant? Hvis man ikke i grenseland for stor da. Så, og jeg tenker jo at man litt liten i bikini, så skal man fortsatt i form. Det ikke noe vits å prøve å fylle deg opp og bli soft, liksom. Det jo bedre at du viser at du i form, tenker jeg da. Så jeg tror ikke det skal bli noe problem der. I hvert fall ikke sånn jeg ser det. Og så har jeg jo et spennende prosjekt på gang med Women's Fysikk-atlet som skal stille neste år, og det blir veldig gøy. Så det blir første gangen jeg har Fishing Girl, som jeg heter på Instagram.
Ja, nettopp.
Så, og hun maskin, for å si det sånn, så det blir veldig spennende.
Det ser sånn ut.
Det gøy da, at du får litt av alle kategorier, da, så får du litt ulike utfordringer og se litt hvordan ulike folk reagerer på en måte.
Ikke sant, man lærer jo masse av det da.
Gjør det.
Og det jo det som gøy med det her, at man jo aldri utlært, og alltid gøy å prøve nye ting, og så det alltid gøy å jobbe med nye mennesker også. En atlet jo ikke en atlet på en måte, så en person ikke en person, så det alltid veldig gøy å jobbe med nye mennesker og utvikle seg selv også, hoppe i det hele.
Marius?
Det klart, jeg har ikke gjort så jævlig mye, egentlig bare vært jobb og trening stort sett hele sommeren.
Vi liksom verdens mest kjedelige folk.
Det bare jeg som har vært på ferien?
Jeg har tatt ut all ferien min i september når det konkurranseperiode, for da blir det mye reising og sånn. Så jeg har jo spart ferien min til da. Så frem til da så det egentlig bare...
Unnskyld at jeg avbryter, Flisa. Det må jeg bare si faen for en dedikert coach du må være. Du bruker ferien på... Ja, greit nok, nå skal du for så vidt stille selv også da.
Ja, det skal jeg, men ferien var jo tatt ut før jeg bestemte meg for det.
Okay.
Men det jo gøy å være med atletene på ulike stevner og faktisk følge dem og være der på det de gjør. Det hadde vært jævla kjedelig om jeg skulle vært med dem i 4 måneder, gjort jobben, men så får jeg ikke vært med og sett dem på scenen. Det jo da vi endelig får se sluttresultatet. Så jeg vil absolutt være med alle atletene. Jeg synes det gøy også å liksom være der og gjøre hele prosessen med dem hele veien. Og i tillegg så jeg hadde jo uansett dratt, sånn som jeg pleide å gjøre før, så har jeg jo dratt selv om jeg ikke har hatt ferie, men det koster meg jævla mye mer. Når jeg da må plutselig ta ut fri fra jobb, ulønna, og betale ting i tillegg, og så koster det plutselig 10 000 ekstra, bare fordi at du tar fri fra jobb, i tillegg til de vanlige utgiftene.
Ja, ikke sant.
Så du elsker jo det du gjør. Så det jo perfekt ferie for deg, for du elsker det. Ja, det jo det. Absolutt. Selv om
du kommer jo hjem mer sliten da.
Det gjør du.
Du gjør det, altså. Det ikke 100% ferie, men du finner så mye gleder i det uansett da. Så det sånn, jeg gjør det med glede. Jeg gjør det fordi jeg vil, og ikke fordi jeg må på en måte. Så... Men nå første gangen du skal stille selv samtidig som du coacher, eller? Neida, altså den første sesongen jeg startet teamet, så hadde jeg jo utøvere da også når jeg stilte, men da var det bare 3 stykker.
Okay.
Så det var jo betraktelig mindre, men nå har jeg også med meg både Celine og Jostein og Ophelia i tillegg. Så sånn som på stevna så vil det være 2 andre coacher til stede som kan bistå mer. Så i tillegg så hadde jeg ingen andre mens fysikkutøvere når jeg bestemte meg, så det var liksom for meg å stille samtidig, vil ikke gå ut over noen av utøverne når vi der, i og med at mens fysikken litt mer delt opp og treffer ganske greit der. Så jeg vil liksom kunne gjøre mitt, gå og få spraytan, gå og begynne å pumpe opp og gjøre meg klar, komme av scenen, og så kan jeg begynne å sette i gang de andre uten problem. Så det passer egentlig veldig greit sånn sett. Men jeg må helt ærlig si at jeg synes det nesten lettere å være på oppkjøring og følge opp atletene samtidig. For at du strukturerer dagen så mye mer, da. Du har litt mer struktur i alt det du gjør. Du setter opp mer en plan for ting. Jeg føler jeg har mer overskudd og energi når jeg på diett enn når jeg utenfor.
Så nå kan du kjøre cardio 3 timer om dagen da?
Jeg bør begynne å øke. Jeg liker litt latside. Så nei, men bare sånn som når du gjør cardio nå, så liksom jeg kan gå og svare utøvere på deres problemer mens jeg går cardio. Du gjør 2 ting på en gang hvis du får det til, avhengig litt av hvilken vinkelen jeg har på mølla som samtidig. Men det bare noe med hele strukturen, at jeg får mer energi og overskudd, og jeg litt mer i den modusen selv, så jeg føler at det enda enklere å liksom følge opp utøverne samtidig, og i tillegg så jeg ganske heldig med, akkurat sånn som Roger sa, at det jævla fin gjeng som stiller nå, som veldig selvgående, de veldig dedikerte. De har som alle andre utøvere som man skal ha på diett, at man har liksom noen tunge dager her og der. Men alt i alt så det liksom det veldig lite typ mas og sånne type ting. Det liksom det veldig mye fine, fornuftige spørsmål de kommer med. De flinke til å si fra når de har noen tunge dager, og de flinke til å pushe seg selv når de har de tunge dagene i tillegg. Så det liksom ikke, du må ikke sitte og være husmor for 13 stykker samtidig. Så det også, kan jeg si, de gjør det lettere for meg da, at de såpass flinke som de nå alle sammen.
Men du stiller til NM, eller?
Ja. Jeg stiller til NM. Det første jeg tar Arnold, og så blir det NM uka etter.
Ja. Kult.
Så jeg tenker, starte litt sånn rolig med noen der små konkurranser, og så...
Ja, sånn debutantstevne.
Småtteri.
Hva var det som ga deg lysten å bli med nå da?
Patrik.
Ga han på, eller?
Han jobber mot det, så får han se litt an formen når det skjer. Han har lyst, så det skal ikke si at han skal stille 100%, men han jobber i hvert fall mot det og satser på å rekke det. Men han bestemte seg jo litt sent han også, sånn som meg. Men det var litt det som gjorde at han vurderte å stille, og da ble jeg også litt sånn smågira, og så begynte vi liksom å drømme at det hadde vært kult å ta de og de konkurransene, og liksom satt og pratet litt, og da bare, fuck it, vi kjører.
Jeg håper han stiller, altså.
Ja, det håper jeg. For det å få den fysikken hans på scenen igjen, det måler seg med fysikken hans i Classic Fysik i Norge.
Ja, det må...
det har kommet flere og flere bra, men jeg synes fortsatt han noe eget, altså.
Om han ikke den beste, så han i hvert fall helt i toppen blant Classic Fysik i Norge, altså.
Ja, det han.
Helt enig.
Så,
veldig bra. Hvis han klarer å komme i skikkelig form, treffe på formen, så tror jeg skal mye til å forslå han også.
Ja, det skal det. Og han har jo vist det før med en 7. plass fra VM i Benidorm, at han jo et toppnivå i utlandet også. Og den 7. plassen han fikk da, det var liksom på en jævla dårlig periode hvor han ikke hadde troa på seg selv. Det var ikke full innsats fra han engang. Så liksom på et dårlig stevne på en litt dårlig diett og oppkjøring, så får han en 7. plass. Det sier jo litt om nivået hans.
Ja.
Så hvis han klarer å kjøre på, har vært jævla flink nå, hatt en dritgod progress. Så det dødsmor også. Det Jostein som coacher han og hjelper han på det meste der nå, så det utrolig moro å se.
Men har han egentlig vært i sånn superform noen gang, når han har stilt? Patrik? Ja.
Ja, han har vel, det var vel et av de første stevnene han var på, da var han virkelig skarp, men det jo såpass lenge siden at jeg husker ikke engang hvordan han så ut ordentlig.
Var det classic bodybuilding da, eller?
Stemmer.
Ja.
Okay.
Men siden det så har han jo liksom det har alltid vært liksom hengt inn litt, han ser bra ut, men han kunne fortsatt vært enda noe skarpere, eventuelt vært noe fyldigere noen ganger, litt sånne type ting. Så han har vel liksom aldri maksimert sitt potensiale på scenen.
Jeg har jo dømt han på en norsk scene, og jeg husker det veldig godt at han har en sinnssyk fysikk.
Ja.
Kjempepotensiale, men han treffer ikke formen.
Nei.
Det kan jo være så mangt det, men det liksom treffer han formen, og har hatt progresjon siden sist. Så kan han bli en god konkurrent for veldig mange der, altså.
Ja, uten tvil.
Ja, absolutt.
Uten tvil. Ja, Marius, blir det pallplass i år, eller hva sikter du på? På NM, tenker jeg nå.
På NM, definitivt. Altså, en pallplass må jo være målet. alt annet blir for dumt. Men altså, alt annet blir for dumt å si at jeg sikter på.
Ja, det er en sier jeg sikter meg på en 7. plass. Det blir for dumt.
Nei, altså jeg føler jo, hva faen fikk jeg sist? 4. plass. Det er vel den beste plasseringen jeg har hatt i Norge. Så selvfølgelig må målet være å gjøre det bedre enn det, men det blir jo det klassiske klisjésvaret med at målet er å liksom komme i min beste sceneform noensinne. Klarer jeg det, så skulle jeg fått en 5. plass da, og vært i enda bedre form nå enn jeg har vært på scenen noensinne, så vil jeg fortsatt være fornøyd.
Ja, hvis du greier den formen du var det i fjor?
I fjor våres, ja.
Ja, for da var du i jævlig bra. Veldig synd at du ikke kom deg på scenen da, altså.
Ja, det hadde vært moro å sett, liksom, for da var jeg på det beste jeg noensinne har vært, så det hadde vært gøy å se hvor jeg faktisk var, eller hvordan jeg hadde ligget igjen da. Så det blir jo det som er målet, og nå er det jo, som dere driver og stresser om, det er bare 5 uker igjen til Sandefjord, så...
Jo, men du var ute i god tid nå.
Ja, det er det som er spesielt.
Det å være...
Jeg har vært på diett i 4 uker, jeg har droppet 10 eller 12 kilo totalt. Så...
Du går jo flere tusen kilometer, du er jo faen helt gæren.
Jeg har 2 timer cardio om dagen. Men samtidig, altså det
faen med galskap.
Så du på Instagram, eller så du bildet av beina hans? De gnagsårene han har fått?
Ja.
Jeg synes jo det er jævlig kult at du gjør det, Flisa, for at det er liksom sånn der... Nå til dag så føler jeg liksom veldig mange av de her nye atletene på en måte ikke gir 110%. Nå mener jeg ikke alle også, men det som jeg følger med på å se litt på Instagram. Det er mye klaging og mye syting på en måte.
Jeg sier meg helt enig med deg akkurat der, at det er veldig sånn, det er nesten som at fitnessen har blitt en litt sånn, at du skal kunne gjøre dette på en veldig komfortabel og behagelig måte, fordi at det har kommet så jævla mye fine fancy løsninger nå, liksom if it fit your macros opplegg og sånne type ting, så er det liksom, ja, du kan tilpasse det så det er mest mulig behagelig, men du må fortsatt ha en hardcore innsats i tillegg.
Ja.
Og så kan man diskutere metoden min så mye man vil i forhold til hvor sunt og fornuftig er det og hvor optimalt er det, men på den andre siden så er det sånn, jeg har den tida jeg har, jeg er i den formen jeg er i, enten så må jeg kjøre på som faen for å rekke det, eller så må jeg droppe å gjøre det. Og hvis jeg skal rekke det,
så... Ut av det, ikke minst. Jeg så jo at du hadde jo en konkurranse med henne fra Spania.
Stemmer.
Ja, og det er jo liksom, så lenge man gjør det til en konkurranse at det blir noe, cardio blir på en måte noe gøy, så er det litt kult. Jeg hater jo cardio, men det er gøy å se innsatsen din.
Takk for det. Jeg synes det er litt moro. Jeg bruker jo cardioen. Cardioen er veldig motivasjon for min del. Jeg synes ikke den er tung å kjøre. Når jeg kjører den, så er det liksom, det er der jeg går igjennom, sånn som jeg har nevnt tidligere. Jeg går igjennom liksom hele preppen videre, hva jeg skal gjøre, hvordan konkurransene kommer til å være. Jeg går igjennom ting med utøverne i hodet, og det er liksom, du motiverer deg selv hele tiden da, og det blir så tungt som du tillater det å være. Hvis du går på mølla og sutrer hele tiden, bare fy faen, jeg hater cardio, det er så kjedelig.
Ja, sant.
Da blir det tungt.
Jeg er helt enig.
Så liksom, omfavne det i stedet, når du går på mølla og du kjenner at nå er kroppen tung og du begynner å bli sulten, så er det sånn, shit, nå gjør jeg noe riktig. Nå er det bra. Da har du energien til å plutselig kjøre 40 minutter til. Jeg
spurte deg en ting forrige helg, hvorfor du kjører all cardio på mølla da?
Ja. Ja, det er svaret på det for min.
Om jeg får velge, så går jeg mye heller ute.
Ja, og det skjønner jeg jo, fordi det er deilig å gå ut i sola og liksom nyte været og liksom nyte hele prosessen på alle mulige måter. Grunnen til at jeg velger mølla er rett og slett fordi at mølla har et fastsatt tempo som tvinger deg til å holde samme nivå hele tiden. Hvis jeg velger å gå ute, så vil jeg starter med å gå hardt, og så begynner jeg å bli sliten, og så dabber jeg mer og mer og mer av. Og så tar jeg meg selv, nå må jeg få farta, og så begynner jeg å gå litt, og så dabber jeg litt av.
Ja, men går du så jævla fort da?
Jeg går så fort jeg klarer i forhold til at jeg er på krampenivå i legga, og jeg har fått blemmer under føttene, både under og på hælen og alt mulig, så det...
Hva har du farten på?
Jeg prøver å ligge på 6,7.
Hæ? Det är för fan joggefart.
Da må nesten ned løpe. Så nå er jeg en dverg da.
Du løper alt over 4.
Du har korte bein, Hassan.
Så, men jeg kan si da, når jeg startet å gå cardio, så startet jeg på 5. Da var det tungt nok. 5 i tempo da var liksom mer enn nok, og hvis jeg hadde 5 i helling, så holdt jeg på nesten dau etter en halvtime. Og så har jeg bare pushet meg selv mer og mer og mer, så jo mer kroppen slipper, jo mer vant jeg blir til å gå cardio, jo mer må jeg også øke innsatsen for å på en måte få den samme effekten og at kroppen skal jobbe.
Men du går altså 6,7 og hva er hellinga på mølla?
Minimum 5, og så jobber jeg opp mot 15. Men når jeg legger meg opp på 15, så holder jeg fast til mølla samtidig.
Og hvor lenge kjører du det?
På samme fart, ja.
Og hvor lenge kjører du det?
1 time.
Fy faen, du kan jo løpe maraton etter det her.
Så men jeg kan si, altså det jeg gjør med cardioen da, jeg har fastsatt, jeg skal ha cardio 2 ganger om dagen. Jeg har fastsatt at jeg skal gå 1 time per gang. Det betyr ikke at jeg må stoppe på 1 time. Så hvis jeg føler energien at shit, nå har jeg krefter, så går jeg 2 timer i strekk. Men da har jeg ikke fritak fra å gå cardio nummer 2 etterpå heller, så jeg skal fortsatt gå 1 time til etter det.
Å, herregud.
Litt av grunnen til at jeg gjør det for å ikke gi meg selv en slacken da, på, sånn som veldig mange kan gjøre med liksom, hvis du går og teller skritt og sånne type ting. Det er en kjempefin måte å gjøre det på fordi det funker og for de som kommer i form på det. Men jeg vet også at veldig mange gir seg selv liksom aksept da, med at når du, hvis du når de 12 000 skritt, og det kan liksom være minimal bevegelse som gjør at denne skrittelleren plutselig går opp og sånn. Så du begynner å gi deg selv et slack at nei, men da har jeg gjort det jeg skal. Og så har du egentlig ikke belastet kroppen noe særlig på det. Så jeg setter heller bare et minimum, og alt annet bare en bonus. Det verste, altså, det aller verste som skjer at jeg mister muskelmasse. Men det jeg sier til meg selv liksom at det verste som skjer at jeg går ned fortere.
Ja. Uansett, det er jo mye, uansett bedre å komme i form enn å ikke være i form når du skal stille.
Ja, absolutt. Og jeg gjorde jo en in-body-test også for den 7. juli. Så tok jeg en ny nå 1. august. Og det jeg så der sånn var at jeg har gått ned i fettprosent, og det har vel gått ned nesten 5%. Jeg har gått ned bort mot 10 kilo i vekt. Jeg har senket visceralt fett fra 5 til 3 på den skalaen. Jeg vet ikke nøyaktig hvilken type måling den viser, for noen viser jo opp mot liksom, 25 og sånne ting. Muskelmassen hadde økt. Jeg hadde en mild økning i muskelmasse på omtrent alt sammen. Så i forhold til det jeg har gjort med det hardkjøret, med at jeg kjører 2 styrkeøkter om dagen og 2 timer cardio om dagen, så er jeg likevel klart å holde muskelmassen på det samme eller øke, samtidig som jeg har minsket fettet.
Klarer du repetisjonsbiten da? Altså klarer du å hente deg inn til neste dag, liksom?
Til tider, ja. Stort sett gjør jeg det. Men det kommer an på, for treningsopplegget mitt sånn at jeg har ikke hviledager. Så jeg kjører kontinuerlig frem til jeg kjenner at nå er jeg sliten, nå må jeg ha hvile. Da tar jeg 1 eller 2, kanskje til og med 3 dager hvile, hvis det trengs. Så kroppen føles bra og lettere ut, og så kjører jeg på igjen.
Men når du trener så ofte, har du en muskelgruppe om gangen, eller hvordan deler du kroppen din?
Jeg kjører, akkurat nå så deler jeg opp en type 3-split, så jeg kjører en ryggøkt, en skulderøkt og en brystøkt, og så har jeg med armer, mage og legger og sånt inne i tillegg. Og oppsettet blir liksom hvis jeg kjører rygg på morgenen i dag, og så kjører jeg skuldre på kvelden, så er kanskje da bryst i morgen, og da kjører jeg rygg på økt nummer 2. Så det, beina dropper jeg jo nå.
Jeg skulle akkurat til å spørre det.
Beina blir litt sånn på, som jeg kaster inn på litt tyngre dager, hvis jeg kjenner at noe er tungt, så kan jeg heller gå over på bein, men jeg tenker målrettet, mens fysikk, bein er ikke fokuset. Jeg trenger å jobbe med de tingene som er i fokus, rett og slett. Så 100% ideelt, nei, jeg skulle helst hatt mer bein og sånne type ting, men jeg har 10 uker å komme i form på, og må bare fokusere på de muskelgruppene som blir bedømt. Så får jeg jobbe med det estetiske og sånne type ting utenfor. Jeg kjørte mye bein før jeg heiv meg på dietten. Så hadde jeg beinøkt minimum 2 dager i uka. Men nå som jeg har hoppet over i dette kjøret, så er det liksom ett mål. Og da jeg liksom kommer på scenen og være i best mulig form, og da jobber jeg med de tingene som er i fokus.
Men da må jeg spørre våre kjære dommere her. Bein i menns fysikk. Jeg mener, man ser jo på en måte gjennom shortsene på en utøver som har bra bein. Og det, spør du meg, så ser det jo bedre ut med en som har ordentlig bein. Er det noe som blir bedømt?
Veldig mange tror ikke at leggene for eksempel blir bedømt, men det blir de, og det kan skille plassering eller to det, altså.
Da blir det en topplass, da.
Du har jo en del å gå på altså når det gjelder leggene, men det er veldig mange som ikke har legger i det hele tatt, og så har veldig bra overkroppen. Og så ser man da at for eksempel shortsen ligger veldig løst. Vi ser jo av og til dråpen, selv om man egentlig ikke skal gjøre det. Så man får jo med seg helheten, men altså Flisa har på en måte kanskje noen svakheter i overkroppen som må jobbes ekstremt med før NM, og jeg forstår tankegangen hans, selv om jeg ville aldri ha gjort det sånn, for det hadde ikke fungert for min del. Jeg hadde jo blitt utslitt. Men så lenge du på en måte føler at du klarer å restaurere, kommer deg ordentlig liksom, og sånn så fungerer det for han, men ja, det blir bedømt. Det er helhet, hvordan du ser ut.
Ja, og det man kanskje ofte også ser på, det er faktisk litt liksom det rumpeområdet. Fordi det hjelper veldig med X-en, at han faktisk har muskulatur. Så kanskje selve låret blir litt skjult, men hvis du har gode glutes, så ofte hjelper det veldig på illusjoner. Du får en...
Det er det, men det er akkurat det. Det går på selve illusjonen, men hvor markert og hvor fantastiske quads jeg har, eller om jeg har fantastisk hamstring, vil ikke bli bedømt i mensfysik, for det er ikke det som er en fokusert muskelgruppe.
Nei, den er skjult.
Men det kan være med på å gi en større illusjon når du står til at du kanskje får litt mer X-shape-synet der, da.
Men store bein, ikke sant, så ser du jo litt mer, altså mer bua på en måte i låra, lår, ikke sant, og det gjør jo på en måte at illusjonen og midja blir jo også smalere, for det er jo veldig mange som kommer med ganske trange shorts, så man ser jo på en måte antydning til beina, da. Så det er jo med på en måte å skape en illusjon, det er det jo absolutt, men man ser ikke på hardheten på beina og sånne ting, det gjør man ikke.
Du kan si, det er liksom det som hadde vært ideelt, så hadde jeg gjerne hatt mer bein sånn sett, men det er litt sånn som Hassan sier det, at jeg har visse svakheter som jeg må jobbe med i overkroppen nå, og hvis jeg da skal velge hva jeg skal bruke fokuset mitt på, så velger jeg heller overkroppen som faktisk er en del som blir bedømt i den grenen jeg stiller i, enn å bruke tid på å få litt mer bein som kanskje kan gi en litt større illusjon i en shorts der du egentlig ikke ser dem.
Ja, jeg ser den. Og uansett så tror jeg ikke du hadde greid å bygge så jævla mye bein med det cardio-regimet du kjører.
Men det er det også, jeg har 10 uker med et ekstremt hardkjør, så hvor mye klarer jeg å bygge i den forstand? Det eneste jeg egentlig klarer, greit nok jeg har bygd noe nå ifølge skannen, men det er ikke så mye at det vil ikke dratt opp beina mine massivt.
Nei.
Så du klarer å vedlikeholde det du har.
Jeg tror jeg hadde klart å holde følge med deg i kanskje 3 dager, så det er sagt ha det.
Det er veldig psykisk krevende, men det er det som trigger og motiverer meg til å gjøre det også, at det blir litt den der, jeg får pushet meg selv på å se hvor flink og dedikert kan det være på den måten der, da. Det gir en ekstra motivasjon når du klarer å gjøre det på den måten. Men det krever ekstremt mye, det gjør det.
Ja, du skal ha for innsatsen i hvert fall. Fan. Det er faen med bra jobba. Jeg er vel tydeligvis den eneste da, som har hatt en ordentlig sommerferie da. Jeg hadde ferie i 3 uker. Jeg og fruen først så var vi på, hva heter det? Prekestolen. Og jeg holdt på seriøst på å dø, for jeg har en jævla høydeskrekk. Og jeg hadde seriøs dødsangst når vi var der oppe på trappen. Jeg gikk lengst inn mot veggen og mer eller mindre krabba fram der. Jeg nekta å gå fram til, eller ut på selve platået da.
Det var ikke tøft, som var der oppe da.
Fy faen. Og så ser du folk da som står faen meg helt fremme ved kanten og ta bilder og jeg kjenner ikke. Ja, det var...
Skal jeg gjøre det, så må jeg ha sikkerhetsline og fallskjerm.
Ja. Da hadde det vært greit, men fy faen, altså.
Men du kom deg opp da og utfordret redselen din, så det er jo bra.
Ja. Nei, jeg kom meg opp. Jeg var på vei å stoppe da, rett før vi på en måte kom ut på selve platået da. For da kjente jeg begynte å bli dårlig, rett og slett. Eller mest når jeg så andre folk da stå helt ved kanten. Det var da jeg ble dårlig. Eller sånn, så jeg fikk vondt i meg. Och det som är också väldigt imponerande, Hugo då, Bishavor som är 12 år gammal, han gick fram hela vägen upp.
Ja, bra.
Men vi måtte bära han ned. Han bara stoppa. Han näktade att gå en meter. Och så kom vi hem och var hemma ett par dagar och så drog vi 2 uker till Mallorca. Vi skulle egentligen varit på Kreta, men vi skulle fly med SAS då, ikke sant? Och flyget blev då cancellert typ en dag før vi skulle reise eller noe sånt. Så bare hive seg rundt og prøve å få på noen andre reise, og da ble det Mallorca. Så, men det var knallbra altså. Bodde på kjempefint hotell, all inclusive. Det var skikkelig kos. Rett og slett.
Det var varmt der også, var det ikke 40 grader da?
Ja, det var... Der vi var, vi bodde typ i nærheten av Alcudia da. Det var sånn, ja det lå på 6-37. Men så noen dager da så leide vi bil og litt sånn da og kjørte over øya da. Og inne, eller i midten av selve øya da, der var det jo faen opp mot, det visste vel 1 eller 42 i bilen.
Det er perfekt varme det.
Fy faen. Altså sier jeg 36 grader, ikke mye du orker å gjøre da. Jeg lå under parasoll og leste ut 5 bøker i løpet av 2 uker.
Det var helt perfekt å ha all inclusive da, når det er så varmt og du bare blir liggende der.
Oh yes, og så da aircondition inne på hotellet da selvfølgelig. Så liksom da det var da frokostbuffet, lunsjbuffet og middagsbuffet. Og det var jævlig bra mat her. Jeg har aldri vært på all inclusive med så bra altså. Det var knallbra. Så det er så deilig. Så egentlig kom hjem for snart 2 uker siden. Så var det egentlig bare rett på jobb, og så nå er vi back. Men vi fikk så jævlig lyst på å reise, så vi har allerede begynt å se på nå til jul. Så tar vi en uke på Gran Canaria, mest sannsynligvis.
Deilig.
Det er faktisk mye å tenke på. At i stedet for å sitte her i jula, så kan vi være i utlandet en plass.
Bare det å få litt sol og varme, og bare få lada batteriene. Det er så deilig.
Det er ikke feil å slippe unna en kulda som er her på den tida heller.
Det er ikke det.
Ja, nei, for min del, min samboer jobber jo på PC-en, og jeg kan nå ta med meg det jeg gjør. Så jeg har sagt sånn, hvorfor sitter jeg her hver vinter? Hvorfor er ikke vi? Vi kan bo hele vinterhalvåret i Spania eller noe.
Ikke sant?
Det er ikke noe å tenke
på. Du har vel muligheten til det du, Heidi?
Ja, og samboeren min liksom. Så han jobber jo bare på PC, så det er jo... Jeg må bare få han på glid, tror jeg. For det er det snakker om egentlig.
Vi må ta en reklame. Trenger du kvalitetsprodukter, knallbra service og kjapp levering? Da er Gymspot stedet for deg. De har fysisk butikk i Exhibition i Bergen og sender over hele Norge via nettsiden gymspot.no. De har stort utvalg av protein, PVO, alternativ mat, aminosyrer, treningsutstyr og treningsklær. Og ved spørsmål kan du kontakte dem via gymspot.no på Instagram. Det er nye tilbud hver uke og måned, så følg med. Med kodeordet GymBros får du 10% rabatt på alle varer unntatt merkevaren SPD. Og nå får du også med en Purple Burn PVO ved alle kjøp over 700 kroner. Altså 10% rabatt når du bruker kodeordet GymBros hos Gymspot. Sånn, jeg måtte få fruen til å hente brillene mine. Jeg ser faen meg dårligere og dårligere for hver uke som går, synes jeg.
Været på sol, til slutt har du på sånne colabunner.
Ja.
Til jul.
Laserbehandling, Andreas?
Ja, det er sånn med meg i hvert fall.
Ja, hjelper det på alderdom, holdt jeg på å si?
Ja, altså hvis du får dårligere syn, så gjør det jo det.
Jeg tror det er litt train.
Vi får prøve. Nå er vi vel i grunnen ferdige med første del, so I think we're switching to English.
Just to confirm the second stop.
Det blir artig. Det heter Solberg engelsk nå.
We have a guest, and not, let's see, here.
Not just anyone.
She is European champion, second place Arnold Classic, third place World Championships. She has won Diamond Cup 14 times, 8 times Diamond Cup, and she has won 10 Elite Pro. Agne Kiviselg, is that the right pronunciation?
It's perfect, thank you.
Okay. Welcome.
Welcome to you too. I'm so glad to be here. Such a special occasion. So thank you, all of you, for having me here.
Let me introduce the crew. You know Flisa already, Marius.
Yeah.
We have two bald guys here. we have Hassan in black and Roger in the white with some numbers on. We have Heidi.
Hi.
Hi.
And we have me, Andreas.
Hello.
Hello.
What a nice company.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. So it was originally Flisa's idea that we should bring you on because he thinks that you could have some great points to our discussions.
It was his idea, and I asked him previously before the recording started that how come you like squeeze me into this? How come the others were like, it is okay for me to like join you and in addition speak English with you, that it's not our first language, not for me, not for you, but somehow this magic happened and now I'm sitting here.
Yeah.
So yes. Awesome.
This is actually our first episode in English. We have never done it before.
Oh, okay. Oh, then
nobody is talking.
Now I feel extra special.
So we're not used to speak English at all. Flisa is, but not the rest of us.
then you can ask questions and I can do the long talking.
Yeah, I think that will do it. Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Anyway, could you maybe start by giving a short presentation of yourself? Who are you? Where you come from, etc.
Just give us 2 seconds. We have to change the spot. We have to recharge the computer here.
Okay. Ja, då kör vi lite norsk i mellantida då.
Vi kjører gloser, eller?
Hvis det smell.
Det är så jävla rart med den här engelskan, för man känner allt som sies, som man hör på engelsk podcast eller något sånt, och man på en måte vet i hodet vad man ska säga, men när du ska formulera orden så blir det bara rör.
Ja, og at det kommer jo ikke sånn naturlig. Jeg husker
Ikke det hele tatt.
Når jeg bodde i USA og for eksempel kranglet med kjæresten min som jeg hadde da, det var helt forferdelig. Fordi ja, jeg kan engelsk, men det kom jo ikke så kjapt og så i den formen man vil.
Det blir ikke det samme.
Ja, man klarer ikke å ta det på sparket, for man må brainstorme litt først.
Ja.
Okay, so she's ready.
Yeah.
So sorry for interrupting. We need power, electricity.
Yeah.
So how can I do like better or more awesome introduction than you, Andreas, already did with all the numbers? I always find it so like fascinating to hear stuff about me. It always makes me think that really I have done everything like what you said. Oh my God, so awesome! Thank you for this.
That was a short. That was a short version.
Yeah, it was only the statistics basically.
Yeah.
But even the statistics works every time. But what I can say about me, I'm Agne Kiviselg from Estonia, your neighbor country. I come from a small town, Pärnu. It's like a coastal town. I'm a bikini fitness athlete. I have been at the 7th year is now rolling. We're in the 7th year of being a bikini fitness athlete. And actually, even though I'm a 24/7 athlete, it's not my main job. I still have from Monday to Friday, a serious job to finance everything. And then I try to have some kind of hobbies too, and personal life, and sleep and socialize. So, yeah.
Yeah.
This is the introduction,
Yeah.
or summary, basically.
Yeah. Good enough. I have to ask, you say that you work an ordinary job, 9 to 5?
Yeah.
So there, because here in Norway, it's almost impossible to just live out of fitness or bodybuilding or something like that.
Same in Estonia.
Yeah, it's the same. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it is only possible in the United States, where you can have an income from being an athlete, just post pictures, promote this and that. In Estonia, there are some fitness athletes who are also influencers, so they might have some sort of little income from social media. But personally, I think it is probably getting free stuff, which means you spend your own money on it.
Yeah.
If you do some kind of posts for having 4 kilos of whey, then you save your own money for that. But
you don't have any sponsorship or something that help you on the way?
Until this year, 0. Right now, I can proudly confirm that I am part of Yantana family.
Nice.
So Onsite 10 and Winning 10 are taking care of my 10 wherever their team is and where I compete. But from sponsorship, this is the only thing. Of course, I have to mention that I can train in my so-called home gym free. It is linked also between that. I used to work for this company where the gym is located. I was 8 or 9 years marketing person there. So now I keep going to the same gym where I used to work.
We talked about it earlier with a friend about that and about sponsorship, and we see a lot of I call you the queen of fitness, because you have I have never seen a girl move like that in a scene ever, and a good athlete like you don't get the help from the companies that deliver whey or anything. I think it's strange. I don't get it why.
You can be offered help if you asked it. If you ask it, then the help can be given to you. But I feel also the problem, so-called, is me, because I don't ask it. I don't. I'm not very big in social media. I'm quite private. So if I would be more active in social media, I would most possibly open those stores more, I think. But it is how it is. I spoke with one person just a couple of weeks ago who said that maybe this is your value, that you don't have any sponsorships, that this makes you even more valuable, who's gonna break her, or who's gonna have her in her team or his team. So it can be seen on different sides.
Hardworking woman, it's called.
Hustling hard, yes.
What's your day job?
Right now I work for the state, for Estonian state. I work in social insurance board, and I work with pensions. Now I can say I was pension counselor, but recently I moved to the pension counselor service to like lead it as a service. And then in addition to that, I also am part of developing like services regarding to different benefits or monies the state pays out to people by our social insurance board. Basically, yeah, my day job is full with pensions and retired persons and all these laws and stuff like that.
Okay.
But you mentioned by my education, I'm a journalist and a communication manager. And before pensions, I worked in marketing.
Okay. One thing that struck me when I read your merits, it was the last one, best female athlete of the year in 2020 by my hometown and home country, Pärnu and Pärnumaa. So do you get like recognized when you compete in bikini fitness and fitness in general? Do you get like recognized as an sports athlete in your country?
If I say like in my country, in Estonia as a whole, then the recognition depends on the weight of the title you win. After winning European Championships this year, then of course I can say that I was recognized. I can say definitely big thank you to our federation, Estonian Bodybuilding and Fitness Federation, for waking up like the news and radio interviews. Like those stuff don't come to you just by itself. Someone has to speak with someone.
Okay,
like,
so
this is good news.
So the federation in Estonia.
Federation was definitely linked with like the big titles and stuff like that. But in my home county, like in Pärnu and Pärnu city, we have awesome people in our local newspapers who always keep an eye over our teams, stuff we're doing, where we are going. So our team, where I belong, we update our Facebook. So we post there our results, our photos, and the newspaper journalists, they like hit us up in Messenger, briefly answer please couple of questions, and the interview is up. And this is like been there for a couple of years already. But for the other recognition, it does like those awards, as you mentioned, that by the end of the year, maybe something is like given to you. You are like called somewhere to have a fancy dinner and step on a stage and accept the best athlete award. But on regular basis, no, I wouldn't say so.
Because I have never heard of that here in Norway. No, never.
Yeah, I was also nominated in the year 2019 as a best female athlete of Estonia for the voting system. So we had there plenty of awesome also women, and I was honored to be one part of them who was like nominated.
Okay, but were you on
together with all kind of sports?
Yeah, different kind of sports, like from jet skiing, runners, different fields of awesome sportsmen and sportswomen also.
Because in Norway we don't get compared to
No,
to
not at all.
sports athletes. No,
Okay.
we were way below.
Okay.
This is not a sport.
No.
In Estonia, it is a little bit also, I think, like this because bodybuilding and fitness is not an Olympics. Like how you say, it doesn't belong with the Olympics, and it is a big thing, which affects very many like fundings or being in like the television or all over Estonia. So until bodybuilding and fitness is not part of Olympic Games, then too bad for us.
But were you on TV and stuff?
On TV, yeah, I was invited with my super awesome teammate to one late night show where we showed our medals and we promoted the Fit Model European Championships, which were held in Tallinn this spring, and we had the privilege to shine on the prime time and sit prettily.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Heidi here is part of the Norwegian Federation, and maybe this is something for the Norwegian Federation to consider some in the future to like tip the news agencies.
One thing I want to mention about is being done in Estonia also is that very many articles like are published before like Estonian Nationals or Estonian Cup, and those articles year by year get more like, I would say, like more human-like. Let me explain. The questions are set up in this way that you can see beneath just being an athlete. We all, as an athletes, are something else too. Who has to do this job? Who is doing like 3 jobs? And those interview questions always open up our mindset so much more. So people who read those interviews with, for example, our fitness people in our newspapers, they perceive that, oh, she or he can think. I thought that those people are just in a gym. No, they have
exactly.
real personalities. Like we
thinking personalities.
Yeah. It is like saying, well, when the God gave like thinking power, those guys were at the gym. We try to break all this to like to let people see this is real sport. We're real people who put their body, mind, soul, everything into it.
Yeah, you're an athlete, like any sports athlete.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But Heidi, you think that could be something for us here in Norway, that the federation like promote to the news, or?
We already tried to do it, and often some of the, for example, NRK or whatever, they know that the European Championship is going on and all that kind of stuff, but they are not interested about writing anything about even a gold medal. They know this. They know that we won a gold medal, and still they don't write it. It's like, no. But we had actually... last year, we had a lot of like small articles about fitness and athletes and like small papers. Avisa Oslo. I was there with 3 other girls, so we actually had a lot of like small interviews and articles here and there, and that's some of us in the board members who actually reach out and say yes and agree to bring people to the articles, and so we try, but it's like, as I said, even they know we won a gold medal in the European Championship, and still it's like, no, we don't care about writing about it.
It takes time, but at the same time, the federation or the athletes themselves, they have to make the news big. They have to be every day like, this thing is huge. Because it depends from the athletes, from the trainers, and from the federations how big the others perceive the news. And I would still say that it takes time, persistence, and for example, our like athletes are also evolved or interviewed by like smaller things, like basically so-called women web pages ask like, oh, how you keep your skin so pretty, and asking those questions from gold medal European champion fitness athlete. They're like squeezing you in the athlete thing, but you answer questions non-athlete way, just from your regular basis, and this makes your name and the sport more well known. But it takes time. It wasn't this way, I would say, like 5 years ago in Estonia. It has done, it has taken very much work from very many people.
Our sport is not so popular here, and the other thing is kind of really taboo to talk about it if you are a bodybuilder or something, because all they think, the people there think, oh, he's using something. He's using drugs or to get in that shape, and it's a problem. I think it's much better now than it was before, but it's not like the Middle East, or it's another culture here, I think. But I hope people will recognize it as a sport, because it's a 24-hour work and sport. It's not to just go on ski and or just go to the gym and getting home. It's food. It's everything.
Yeah, 24/7. Totally agree.
Yeah,
and I think it's this way because so few people can achieve what we are achieving. And because they don't achieve it, they think that everybody is using something to get that way. But if I see a ski athlete or something that are on top level, it's okay, even though it's the only like 1% of the people who can get that way, so it's a kind of stigma.
I think the same, that very many people fell off on the halfway. They see it, oh, it's too hard, oh, I didn't get it, so he or she used something to get there.
And I don't see all the discipline, all the hard work, all the food we eat, and how we measure the food. And,
but you know what? It is on our hands. It is on athletes' hands how they talk about their sport, where they do it, how they show how much real work this is. And I feel the athletes themselves have to create the reputation basically again for the sport, that it I would say like 8 years ago, women in Estonian gym, people were like, you are lifting, women shouldn't lift. Now you see more women in gyms than guys. People are evolving all the time, and so should we. But what I wanted to say is that we should create again all the reputation for the bodybuilding, because bodybuilding used to be very shady business. Some part of it still is, but it is our hands. And this is why I always respect this sport. I respect every person who is evolved or involved in this sport, whether it's an trainer, athlete, judges, wherever I meet those people, because wherever you are as an athlete, you represent your country, you represent your sport, and you have to do it on the perfect level. Sorry for my rant. Oh my God.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Flisa, you are quiet.
Yeah, I'm just listening. I was just thinking because she told me a quite interesting story a little bit earlier about her past. If you're okay with telling. That we talked about in the gym, like what's your past story before starting with fitness?
I have like zero traditional background, like I see very many girls like coming to the sport like, oh, I used to be like 10 years a dancer. Now my knees are like operated. I cannot dance anymore. I want to do fitness. Like this is the regular stuff. I have zero sporty background. I used to do physical education in school, and I hated it because I sucked at it. So sport wasn't fun. But then the years go by, high school, everything, and fast forward, then came this mindset that being invisible, meaning to be as tiny as possible, led me to anorexia and also bulimia. And at that point, I did like every day, at least one 60-minute group workout. And I went to the forest afterwards to run 10 kilometers. And I still felt that, I can do more. And I have to mention, only on these days, I ate one apple.
A day?
A day, yeah.
What? Oh
and I let myself eat something on Sundays, like a piece of cheese, maybe. So it was pretty hardcore what I did to myself.
How long did you sustain that?
It was a couple of years. I would say that started at the end of high school.
Oh my God.
Then I went to the university, and it was like four years basically.
Oh my God.
Sometimes harder, sometimes not so hard.
One apple a day keeps the doctor away.
yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. But even though I did everything I did, then I still wasn't happy. I was miserable. I wanted to be somebody else. I didn't want to be myself. So then life did things this way, that I became colleagues with my trainer, who has been my only trainer from the first day. And he basically, now I can say out loud, now if I think about it in this perspective, I think he saved my life.
No doubt.
I probably think that he didn't realize it at that point, because he hadn't had previous contact with a person like this, like who is so crazy. He didn't know. He was like a very reasonable man, and it was like, why don't you eat? Don't starve yourself, eat. The men's logic, like, eating.
Of course. What's the problem? What's the problem?
What's the problem? You mean like you don't eat? You have to eat. Oh, you think I haven't thought about it myself, that maybe I should eat, but I cannot. But he did things the right way, which led me to this moment today, where I see that I wouldn't change a thing about my past, because the past has done me now.
That kind of brought you here.
Yeah.
Sort of.
All this journey, all this sport has also grown me as an athlete, but it has grown me as a person. So my trainer taught me how to train, but also he taught me how to be a better person.
But I have to ask regarding your like previous eating disorder. Do you still like have any problems with that? Like bulimia or overeating or stuff like that?
The overeating stuff. Who has done seriously conditioned form as an athlete knows what the night goes on the night of the competition. Well, you eat everything you see.
Yeah. And
eating, overeating. It is overeating. And okay, it
and
gets
the following
serious.
days. And the following days.
Yeah, the following days also.
Yeah.
So of course I do it. Of course I do it, but I can like put a limit. When the clock hits next day, stop it. But problems, I have like thought it through like this, that this is always part of me. And there can always happen something where I fall back to this hole, this deep, deep hole. I have to be ready for this. But I know right now I'm stronger and I will be more ready to recognize this moment where I can be like pulled to this dark hole. But I told you today when we briefly talked about this anorexia bulimia that actually you can call me some sort of addict. Yeah. You're addicted to some sort of behavioral way. Yeah. Once the behavior was don't eat anything, starve yourself to death. I switched my addiction to eating only those things I feel safe with. And me and my trainer, we started to grow the quantities of these things I trusted to eat. And it started with 50 grams of broccoli. I trusted it. I felt good. I ate my broccoli from this tiny box. It was my box every day. And then I started to, okay, let's try 60 grams. I felt safe. I grew. But I switched one addiction to another. Yeah. But it saved me. It saved me.
Yeah. But when you look at yourself in the mirror today, do you see you, or do you see something else?
I see me.
Yeah.
Now I can say that I see me, and there are days where I'm so proud of myself, what I have done. And then there are days where I'm just like shy people, like normal people, like, I don't know if I still have it. I don't know if I can get it. Oh, I don't know if I'm good enough.
Like normal, like normal people. Yeah.
So the doubts, but I think I see me. I see, if you mean that, can I see the eating disorder somewhere creeping behind? No.
Like, I mean, when you were anoretic, like your, what you see in the mirror as an anoretic, you see something else.
Okay,
yeah, like that.
For that, I have a good answer as well. I don't know if you guys in Norway talk like this, but we in Estonia talk, or at least me and my trainer talk like this. Once you become a bodybuilder or fitness person, you have to accept that you are never going to be ready. You are forever small.
Yeah.
So I think this answers
small and fat.
Yeah. This answers your questions. Yes, I'm happy with the stuff I see, but always too small.
Yeah.
But I think
that's also how the good ones are good, because they always want more. They want to be better. They're never like satisfied. It's like,
exactly.
and that's what makes good athletes. Like always,
have to find good in bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that also this story is kind of important to tell as well, because normally you hear about fitness and it's not healthy for you, and you hear about all the times that you get sick from doing fitness. This time it saved her by start doing fitness, so you have the quite opposite situation. And she even went from being anoretic in the first place, no sport background, and today she's European champion. She became the best of the best. And like Hassan says, she's the queen of fitness. She's the most elegant up there. It's like she turned the table 100%, went from absolutely nothing to becoming everything and being like the role model for a lot of the fitness girls out there.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, it's been a journey.
It's a huge transformation, and it shows kind of the dedication she's put into this and all the hard work she's done as well.
But you couldn't put so much effort into this if you don't love it as much as you do. You have to love what you do.
Yeah, but you didn't love it to begin with. Like
You learn. You have to learn. You have to learn to love it. You have to learn to like enjoy the suffering.
And this is something when I see or hear like girls thinking, "Oh, I should do it. I should do fitness." You always have to find your why. This is for something I always suggest for if someone speaks with me or is in a low place that I don't know if I can do it anymore. You have to find your why. You have to answer yourself the question, why are you doing this? And when you can do it, oh my God, how many things you can do.
I have a question for you, Agne.
Hassan, before you ask your question, can we just take a
break?
Yeah. Short commercial.
Yeah.
The Shock Factor är ett nyoppstartet norskt träningsklädsmärke. De har i tillägg till sin Oversize Collection nå en flonkens ny Performance Collection ute på markedet och som du kan beställa på shockfactor.com. Och hur står brukar koden GymBros för 10% avslag på prisen. Jag hade det stora nöjet av att möta Gutta bak The Shock Factor på Norway Grand Prix. Jag både fick sett och testat någon av kläderna. Mykt och dejligt stoff som gör kläderna digga och på sig och i tillägg är det väldigt god passform. Så om du är ute efter träningstöj med kvalitet rätt igenom, som är dejliga på sig och som sitter som det skall, så bör du ta en tur inom theshockfactor.com där du kan bruka koden GYMBROS för 10% avslag på prisen.
Thank you.
And we are back.
Been practicing.
Okay, Hassan, ask your question.
As a judge and an international judge, we are looking at the stage and about posing. How did you become such good in that area? How did you achieve that goal, or how much time have you put it in? Because I think it's very important for all the athletes that listen today to see how much work they need to put into the posing to be. It's not just only the body; it's the posing. So, how much time and how did you become such good in stage?
You hit me with a hard question, Tony. Yeah. Thank you for this. Yeah. Okay, the statistics, the hours I have put into this, I cannot count those.
No.
But the main things were that, okay, when I first started, I was a beginner. So I was a beginner. Everyone could see I was a beginner.
Yeah.
But I looked at myself, said, I'm bad. I have to be better. Mm. And for becoming a better version of me in posing, I have always had, and up to this moment still, I have passion for searching images, watching videos, admiring other girls' movements. I screenshot things, I save those things, I analyze, I take from others posing the little nuances, little details I like, and I try those, I practice those. And by the practice, you don't have to practice posing like now you go to the front of the mirror, let's start practicing. I always teach to other girls too that between sets in the gym, just practice the movement of their hands. How much time does it take? 0, because you can do it everywhere. Yeah. You break your posing into small sections of details, and you can do it everywhere. You don't need a mirror for that always, but the mirror has to be there to analyze yourself. And when I analyze myself, I'm the worst critics. Like, I look in the mirror, the stuff I don't like. Opposite, I don't look there only the things I love. I search for the mistakes. And up to this day, still, every time I'm like fortunate enough to have videos or photos from the amazing photographers, the videographers, they tag me, they do stuff for me. I'm so blessed to have such kind of material to analyze later. With the first look, I look at I walk. Oh my God, I look so good. Jeez, that I walk was special. Then I look like 20 times more and it's like, this detail has to be improved. I don't like this hand like there. And then I improve it. And the posing has to be improved also with your physiques, how you build your body each year. Sorry for like being so honest, each year, not each day.
Yeah, is that true?
Your posing should like accentuate the good stuff and hide the bad stuff. And logically, if we take it like each year, something gets better and better, and we hope that the bad stuff also gets better. So you have to show things different way. So this is very short, long answer. I don't have the exact answer. I have passion for this. I am self-critical towards me always, but in this criticism lies also the perfectionist in me. And
did you get any help from a dancer or something that maybe will improve? No.
I have done couple of posing one-on-one sessions in my whole career with other people. And
just
I
have talent.
I have
hard work and talent for it.
Talent, yeah. But yeah, talent. But also teaching other girls like what somebody hit some sort of.
What happened, Andreas?
I don't know.
But where I was lost was what also improves you is teaching other.
Yeah.
So when girls come to me, whether they are like beginners from the really beginning, or they want like leveling up, you have to be there and like show stuff how to do, and you have to give them new ideas. It means that on point you have to come up with new ideas.
It makes me more aware as well.
Yeah, and it makes me in the back of the gym like practice how you do this stuff, how you do this stuff, because I have to show the girls like it comes like this. But actually I'm like behind the corner practicing.
But have you had any like posing coach or anything like that, or you are self-learned?
Yeah, me, and I always have to bring here my trainer also, because my posing, I have to like it, but he has to love it too. And with our posing, posing is like the poses and then also the movements. We always look one and another. So he is my mirror, because at some point during your prep, you cannot trust your own vision anymore.
No.
Whether it is your body or whether it is your presentation.
Yeah.
And I recognize this point during my prep when I tell him, like, now you do all the thinking. I cannot take it anymore.
Mm.
I show stuff to him. He says, let's be honest, he has never said to me it looks like bad. He has always loved what I have shown. Like, I give him, regarding to the posing or the moving, I give him like different variations. I do it like, if we do it like this way, or we do it like this way, or we do it like this way. And he's like, what's the difference? I'm like, here are 3 different ways. Please choose one.
Yeah, but you have done your homework.
Yeah.
And that's really important for the athletes too. The homework needs to be done, so you can show your coach something. Okay, you don't know it, you don't get it. Learn from your coach or learn from your posing coach, and then go home and do your work at home or at the gym or at the car or when you're walking, and then show your coach what you have improved.
100% true. And I will add to here that the coaches have to be honest, saying out loud too that you haven't practiced anything. Don't lie to me that you have practiced.
Yeah.
Or like turn the volume up with the practicing. Once in a week isn't enough, because always the same mistakes.
You need to do this every day.
Yeah.
I have been at it myself, and I'm a coach now too. And when I was posing 20 to 30 minutes every day.
Yeah, because it gives the endurance. It gives also the strength. It's not only about the right movements. It is also like being up there like 20 minutes, full flexing. You have to have strength to do it. Oh, it's incredibly hard.
Hassan, you said earlier the queen of fitness.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen anything like Agne before? Like
not that moves, no.
No?
In posting, no. Never. I call my wife the queen of fitness, but you are the queen of posting.
And the runner-up, I can be the runner-up.
Yeah, she have an overall European champion, so I'm not. No, but it was amazing, and we have talked about you earlier in the pod, and I told my colleagues here that it's also we are coaches, and it's our responsibility to learn our athletes how you do it too. That's why I can't come to Oslo tomorrow because of some things that happen here, but I hope a lot of people come and really see you in real life and learn something about it, because we need to get to the next level here in Norway. Not when we get outside of Norway, our athletes need to be much better in the stage, and we see that with the bikini athletes, a lot of good ones. But we need to, with the posing, we need to go another level to compete outside of Norway.
I'm so excited for it because of the tomorrow, because this is insane. Girls coming to learn from me. This is like beyond insane for me. This is so humbling experience. I'm like, oh my God. And it is, we are not talking about 1 or 2 girls. There are like
36 girls coming.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. I have like
any coaches coming, Flisa?
Oh,
it's a shame.
Yeah. Actually, it is.
But to be fair, though, we didn't even promote it for coaches as
I know.
to come. To begin with, we just wanted the athletes just to give this as an experience to all the athletes, and no pressure on them having coaches around. and stuff like that. So we want it to be for the athletes alone.
Yeah, because regarding one thing is like the fixed things, like the posing and stuff. But the other thing I want to give tomorrow to the girls is inspiration. Find new ways. See different perspectives, different angles, try something new, because you have to be inspired to pose also, whether it is music, is it something you saw, something from Instagram, or someone telling you, oh, you look good in this pose. Like, I want to give also the inspiration to move differently, see different things.
Yeah, the athletes can learn that, but I think also we need to learn it as coaches.
Yeah, absolutely.
We need to be more. We need to take it to us that we need to go to the next level too, because we will learn our athletes how to do it. If the people that is new that don't come to you tomorrow also need to learn it from somewhere, not only YouTube.
No, absolutely. And we talked about it after, like when you and I talked, Hassan, as well, about the possibility. For us, this is the first time, so we kind of made up our mind about how we wanted to do the posing part, and we decided let's do just the athletes. And then the questions came, like Roger asked, you asked, so we opened for the possibility, but we didn't promote it to attract.
I hope we will do it again. And
we will most likely do it again.
I definitely will come.
Yeah, hopefully we will.
Yeah.
First we have to do this one and see how it goes, and then we take it from there.
Yeah, because for me it is important that each one of the girls who comes tomorrow also feels that there was time for her. She got the necessary attention. She got to show stuff or hear some kind of details. So working in this size of group, it is going to be quite challenging. I'm quite sure about it. But main thing is that I want to leave everyone leaving tomorrow with like smile and full of inspiration and cool feelings.
I am excited about the competition now in Norway because I hope it will reflect what they will learn tomorrow.
No pressure.
I hope.
No pressure. All the athletes listening, they're just like, oh.
Yeah.
And I used to compare Agnes posing to chocolate being made. It's just beautiful.
Yeah, it is. It's amazing.
Watching her on stage is like you can just sit there and watch it forever.
You know, on stage, when I'm on stage, I don't think anymore that I pose now. I just move.
Yeah.
It came with time. My very first competition, I remember only the first step on the stage and nothing else. Like blackout. Total blackout. I even looked at the pictures like, oh, I did the back pose. Oh, I don't remember like doing any back poses at all. But the fluency and the freedomness on stage, it came with time, and it came with more confidence I became in myself. So it takes time and it takes practice. But then at some point, you just go on stage and you enjoy to the max. You don't think anything. I don't think about the movements because I have practiced them inside me so much that I don't have to like think anymore, like left hand, right hand or stuff like that. I just move.
Yeah.
Comes natural.
Sorry?
It comes natural.
Oh yeah, it comes, yeah.
But it's quite interesting to know, because those who know you now, they know you because you're the European champion. You won the Norwegian champion on the Norway Grand Prix. So,
oh God, the huge trophy. Jeez.
She can't stop talking about it.
Because the trip to home it was quite a trip.
But the people knows you as the champion. That's kind of how they know you and how they see you. But you have competed before without winning.
Yeah.
So at one point you started at the bottom as well and didn't get recognized. And
I felt like I failed 5 times in Europeans, and I still went to this awful place to try one more time.
And now you're where you are. So, but it took a lot of practice to get there.
It did, trials and errors, and how many tears, and even saying to myself that not anymore. I cannot do this anymore to myself. Like, I remember those nights in European Championships where for the 3rd year in a row, I was in a tie break. Who's going to get to the semifinals and who's not? And 3 years in a row, I was the one I was the first one who was out of the semifinals. And every time I said to myself that I am doing this to myself right now. Nobody else is forcing me to do this right now. I must be like psychic to wish it continue. I cannot do it anymore, but tears dried up and look at us now.
There you are. But I feel that's like a very important point to actually point out, because a lot of, like, for all of us coaching, we have athletes coming to us and saying that I want to compete, but I don't want to compete unless I win.
Yeah.
You want to go and win your first competition, and most of them haven't even been to a competition and know what it's all about. And then here you have the 10 times pro card winner, European champion, who started her career with not winning anything and having her face slammed over and over again.
Very good point, Flisa.
So it shows that just keep going, and actually, if you want to do this, then you work for it, and eventually you will be this, if you're lucky.
If you have answered your questions, why are you doing this? And you have to keep true it to yourself. You have to be honest. This is your inner motivation, inspiration, stuff like this. If you know why you do it, you want it so bad, you do it all over again and again.
Yeah, it's important to realize.
Yeah,
you have to know why you're doing it and know what you're looking for.
And you have to have right people around you also, because I'm sure that very many of you have also heard that maybe this sport makes you a little bit more lonelier. It like pushes some people out of your life and brings new people inside of your life, because I feel this sport is as much physical. It is also mental sport. And this mental part opens up our eyes very, very much. And here is the good saying that vision got clearer and the circle got smaller.
Yeah.
And also vice versa. Circle got smaller and the vision got clearer. So embrace yourself and surround yourself with the right-minded people, the people who lift you up and don't bring you down or say, nah, you cannot have it. But if your like dearest people are so like honest, like saying, you shouldn't do it, like you're risking with your health, let them be. Don't throw those people out of your life. You get what I mean? That's the.
But in your hometown, is it a lot of athletes, or it's?
The athletes part, not so many. Most of my hometown athletes belong to my own team, our team Go Fit. But we're not big team. We don't do it for money or fame. Who wants can join us. They have to like discuss it with their trainers, and if they are willing to put in the work, they can be among our team. But also in Estonia, there are other teams who are doing it maybe more towards commercial side, that there are like contracts, there are fees and stuff. In Estonia, I would say that we don't have like that many athletes, but we don't have not so few too. There used to be more, and there used to be more, especially in men's lines. We used to have like big lineups of men's physique guys, like 10 guys. Now we're speaking about like 4.
Yeah, but you was talking about the sport, and you was a lone sport. I am from a small town that when I started, it was just me and my wife that was competing. It's hard to just do it by yourself. It's maybe, huh?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say you gotta add as well that you have even shrunk it in even more by the way that you only want local athletes mainly, because you could have been way bigger than you are.
Yeah. For now, but when we started, it was nothing here. Absolutely nothing. Somebody had been competing before, but it was just only me and my wife, and it's really lonely to live in a lot of places in Norway. It's a little bit places and nobody doing it. Maybe just 1 or 2. And,
in Estonia it is the same. It is not in every city in Estonia. It's mainly in the bigger cities in Estonia.
Same.
So it's much easier to get to maybe be a better athlete, or maybe in the big towns, because you have a good community around you, or maybe you will do it much longer if you're living in a big city with a lot of people that's surrounding you, that's doing the same and love the same thing. So yeah.
If it is to you important to surround you or yourself with those people, or train with other people, yes, of course it is important to you that maybe you feel in a lonelier city that there is nobody like me. There are regular people, but I want like different-minded people. Then it might be really an issue for you. But one thing I wanted to mention was that I was thinking that, okay, we say that athletes, there can be always more athletes. Like if you look at the stages, the lineups are not so long. But at the same time, we have so many people who want to call themselves fitness.
Yeah.
And who are fitness in their phones and in their social media, but when we look at them on our perspective, on bodybuilding and fitness perspective, you are not even on a halfway.
Yeah, I agree.
But for the thousands and thousands of followers, they are the ultimate fitness people.
That's true. Answer to you,
which fitness is now the truer fitness?
Yeah, and that's why we started Team Elite Fitness, Team Elite Norway, to have a good community here down in the south, because it was nothing, and have never been a team down here in the south of Norway. So that's why we did it, and we have an amazing guys now and girls in our team. So really glad for that.
The reputation of the teams, it always depends how the athletes talk about their team, because all the people who belong to the team, they make the reputation of the team. So.
And I got a question, because I think it's kind of cool. You said,
Flisa, before you ask your question, could we do a short commercial, because I have to piss? Är du en av alla oss som drar på harrytur till Svenskegränsen och Svinesund för att köpa billig mat och kosttillskudd? Nästa gång du drar så bör du absolut ta turen inom hälsokostbolaget vid Gamla Veteranen på Svinesund. Med svenskepriser får du där köpt allt du tränger av kosttillskudd, träningskläder, hudvårdsprodukter och hälsokost. Med ett stort och brett sortimang finner du alltid det du är på jakt efter, och när man toppar det med kunnig personal, personlig service och urslåeliga priser, så blir du alltid en meget fornøyd kunde. Hälsokostbolaget lagerfører mange anerkjente varer og merker, og i hele august måned får du med 20% rabatt på all PVO om du oppgir kodeordet GymBros. Altså, om du oppgir kodeordet GymBros, så får du 20% rabatt på all PVO hos Hälsokostbolaget.
Oh my god. Awesome.
Nei, I hvert fall når vi har hørt rundt og sånn, så er det sånn cirka samme som sist.
Ja.
All right, Flisa.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Yeah, I'm going to take us back to the question because she mentioned with her team and the athletes you're having and coaching down there. So how much do you charge for people to join your team in Estonia?
Good question. Oh my god.
Like in your team, what would it cost to be a part of it?
Joining our team is 120 euros for like the contract.
And that's from
1,200 crowns.
Each year.
Each year.
Yeah.
Each year?
Yeah, this is only for our team. I don't know anything how other teams do it.
Yeah, but you don't charge monthly for people that's competing?
If the trainer wants to charge,
the trainer,
then it is his thing to do or her thing to do, whatever the agreements are.
So that's just membership. Membership
belonging our team and vice versa for the athlete to the right to represent our team.
Yeah.
Because in our the federational system, you have to belong to somewhere to be part of the competitions, or you have to write something down.
Same as here.
And but this is only for our team. 120 euros for a year.
Which doesn't make your team just be able to go around. There's no profit.
Yeah, because it's not our intention. It is created as a non-profitable foundation organization.
But do the athletes get like training program and diet for the prep and so on?
Yeah.
Weekly posting.
In that price?
The trainings and the diets, they are up to the trainers. In my team, we have 2 trainers. One of them is my trainer, Ramil.
Obviously a good trainer.
Not good. He's the best. He is the best. It is up to the trainer and athletes agreement how the programs go. Some people, they want the different training splits or programs after each 3 months. I can say that I have done the same program. I did the same program over a year and 2 or 3 months, and now we changed it after my last competition, but the changes were minor. We switched, I think, 3 exercises. Whether there are people who are this program doesn't suit me, I want the new one. How long did you take it? 3 months, but my quads are not growing.
You wonder why.
And it's the same, this annual fee, we have one free posing session each month for the whole team, where me including are there, our trainers are there, everyone are observed.
Yeah. That's a big difference in like the fee from here in Norway. But I have to ask, what's the normal income for like work in Estonia a year?
The average salary brutto was this year 1,748. 1,748 euros.
A month.
What's average? A month.
A month. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So the minimum.
We have 3,500 or 4,000, I think.
But your expenses, your taxes, everything is different.
Yeah.
This is different. We, for example, income tax is 20%, social tax is 33%. Yours are different.
Yeah, you have
but
to.
The minimum wage, like at the least amount of money you can be paid, is 654 euros.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We have some questions that have been applied.
Exciting! Oh my God! What is your secret?
No, but this question is for everyone. Do you have any tips for overcoming the fear of eating in a calorie surplus in the off-season?
Kan du ta den på norsk også, bare sånn at...
Ja, nå må jeg oversette til norsk også. Noen tips for å tørre å spise...
Mer? Kalorioverskudd.
Ja, spise kalorioverskudd under off-season.
I would maybe say... Ja, kjør bare du.
Nei, jeg begynte på norsk. I think people who are afraid to eat enough food, they have to maybe, what you call it in English, eat a little bit more, like every week or every second week, and not in big amounts, but small amounts all the way. So you build up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like Agne said, she had to start with 50 grams of broccoli, and she increased it to 60 grams, and that's the same this person has to do, just in normal amounts. I hope this person eat more than 50 grams of broccoli. But just take it step by step and increasing it in small amounts, and then you will see that you don't get fat overnight and all that things that this person probably is thinking.
Yeah.
And also Agnes already touched all also the criteria, basically, because what she also said is it's about the why. You have to know why you're doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
So if you're a fitness athlete and your goal is to grow and improve for the next season, then you have no choice other than being in a calorie surplus to grow and be better.
Yeah.
So that should also be your motivation to actually do this, because maybe you might not feel well about it, but it will give you something later on. So it's for the greater means.
Yeah, I am thinking the same as I have already told, but I think the person who asked the question might be a woman.
Yeah, it is.
It is. So the fear is basically fear of becoming a fat and not seeing anymore in the mirror the striations, the popping shoulders, rather seeing yourself fat. You have to do all the things already mentioned here, but besides that, you have to praise yourself for the strength numbers which are increasing while you are getting fatter. Leave that there. Leave your scale there. you have to always like keep an eye on the scale, what it not going way off. But what I wanted to mention was you have to see how your strength is coming, how you are developing in your trainings, how you can do more, reps, more weight. Put your energy into this, and also don't wear the clothes which make you feel bad, or which make you feel like I used to squeeze myself into those. Now I don't. When you know you're not going to fit in those clothes, why bother yourself? Don't wear those things.
And I also have
And I think also if you want to reach something, or if you want to be better in something, you need to give it all. If that means you need to build more muscles, then you need to go off season and build more. And of course, you will get more fat or more water in your body, and you don't want, and you will not look shredded. You can't go around all the year and look shredded. That's not good. You will not gain something.
I have this issue with male athletes as well, because due to social media, everybody wants to take pictures and look good every day. So I think this is a struggle not only for females but also for male athletes.
But I think one of the important things is like we are used to having control. Like when we're going on a diet, we have the control over our body. We have control of what we eat, when we work out, how much we work out, all those things. So I think that could be like a good thing to take with you. It might not be the most healthy way to like live with the control all the time, but if you're struggling with living in a calorie deficit, then at least you can do it with control, so you feel that it's not getting out of control, not getting too fat. So like make a diet and find your way, either if it's by sticking low on the calories weekly and then you eat freely in the weekends, or if you want to raise the calories, however you choose to do it, just have a system which makes you feel comfortable with the way you're doing it, so you feel that you're doing it in a proper way over time.
Good answer.
And also sometimes you just have to, like, many years ago I was afraid of carbs. I was always low on carbs. It was like a struggle for me to eat enough carbs. And then I started like little and little, but also I just decided to just jump into it. Just, when you're standing on the edge and it's like, oh, I don't want to jump. And then you have to do it. So I think that's also a little bit of, you just have to like throw yourself into the new system and just, you guys know what I mean. Totally. I struggled for years with the carbs, all that stuff. And then I started, as Agne said, focusing on the positive sides. I looked way more buff because my muscles were filling out, and
finally the carbs.
and I had energy to do more, and so just like jumping into it and then starting focusing on only the positive outcomes from the new system, and little by little my head started like spinning another way, and today I eat like a ton of carbs, and that helps me way more than just being afraid of carbs.
And I think also everybody has their own insecurities, so that's for all of us, I think. So everybody has a little bit of struggle, and we have to keep working on them, if it's food or how we look at ourselves in the mirror or something. So,
Roger, you mentioned something earlier about the Instagram and about the social media. I see we have a big problem now. We are a lot of people that's competing are influencers like Agne and people that's competing a lot. I think it's very important to show people and put some pictures out when you are off season, because normal pictures, because a lot of people that start with the sport here and are in the sport, we only show our good side all the time, but we are not shredded all the time, and life is not like that. It's not just good, it's bad too. You can put a picture outside, and when you have some fat in your back or something. It's not bad. I think it needs to be more okay for us to show that side often, because it will be more normal.
Yeah, and not only chicken and rice, but when you eat ice cream or something.
Yeah.
So
Burger King.
yeah, of course.
Andreas,
I eat this every day. Every day I eat this to get enough calories.
You cannot complain over your diet. Like, come on.
Okay. We have a question for you. Do you like sushi or Burger King?
To me,
Yeah.
always
What's better?
Burger King, because I don't eat any seafood.
I love you, Agne. Thank you for
I
that.
guess I lost that one.
You are with me in this?
Oh yes, because me and Roger, we always like debate over Burger King. I'm Burger King and he is sushi.
Forever Burger King. Forever.
Yeah, forever Burger King. So
My wife decided the dinner today, and the children is here now, so it will be Burger King today.
oh my God, you're lucky. You are
No
so
sushi.
lucky.
Yeah,
Okay.
with me and the seafood, the relationship is non-existent. And I don't want to have any relationships. Andreas, I have a question for you too. If someone asks you, or you say to someone that, oh, you don't eat any seafood, whether is this person like, oh, you mean like you don't eat salmon? Like, I just told you I don't eat any fish. And you come up to me like, oh, you mean the salmon? But the salmon is so good for you.
Yeah, but it is.
Yeah, still a fish, and still, so there are always those buts, or even the sushi. But the sushi is made
No.
of
Sushi
You don't
sushi
eat
is
sushi.
it's
Prima.
t-
It's prima.
no. It's
I love
But I'll-
fried sushi. I maybe it's not sushi, but they sell it in the sushi store.
I eat the sushi with bacon or chicken. We have it in Estonia, like fried sushi also, but all the meat is like chicken or bacon or stuff. Perfect.
I also like Burger King, so we know that. But I'm a sushi first guy.
okay. Moving on. Let's see. I have to put
Ja, det er brillene for å lese spørsmål.
yeah.
Bare skaffe deg et sånt forstørrelsesglass, Andreas. Det er enklere.
I need that. Okay, a question for Agne. Will you activate one of your pro cards, or do you want to go for NPC?
I have to like mention that this question in this form has never asked before. The question to now go to pro countless of times.
Because like NPC and the like IFBB Pro League, like Miss Olympia and stuff like that, is that the ultimate dream, or is it IFBB Elite Pro?
You know, when I first started, then some sort of why was to change myself, but also had a dream. My dream was to be on Mr. Olympia at one time, the NPC IFBB Pro Mr. Olympia.
Yeah.
Things changed. Now it is possible to come to be in Olympia if you are in NPC. Right now, I don't see myself switching federations. I want to be still in IFBB because I have here unfinished business, so to say. I want something more maybe in the future.
Like world champion title, or?
You know, even with the things you want, you cannot like tell them out loud. You have to feel those things by your heart. But let's say that I have still unachieved things I truly feel I want to achieve. And this is in IFBB right now. And whether it is in amateur or elite pro, time will tell.
I have a question for you, Agne. Before Andreas, why haven't you changed to IFBB Pro Elite when you have won the card? Because I was talking to my cousin is Muhammad Ali in Denmark, and he haven't changed that too.
Because
you're not a pro before you activate the card, right?
Yeah, I know. But I cannot become a pro until I have finished my business in amateurs. And I had the ultimate dream in amateurs, my holy glory European Championships. This is the one thing that if I had done the switch before, I would have come to terms with the facts that I would have had to told myself that this dream will now never going to happen. You have to accept it, that it was unfulfilled dream. Oh my God, how bad that it sounds. So this is what it was the main reason. And the second reason is that once you join the pros, you have to have a pro-worthy body.
Yeah, I agree.
It is my personal opinion that you cannot do. Of course, you cannot. You can do it. How to put it? Like, I wouldn't want to do it in this way. That one season I'm amateur and now activate the card, hop on the pro, because I have to be different. I have to be now on pro level. I want to like level up. I need time to level up, because when I would have pro lineup worthy body already, then maybe in IFBB amateurs I was placed down because I was too big, too muscular, doesn't suit in. So I have to play the rules by the rules. I have to play the cards right. So,
but then at the same time, to put you a little bit on the spot, the first pro competition you participated in, how did you place?
I placed third. Oh my God.
So
crazy. It was crazy. Yeah. I had
so at the same time that our argument isn't really valid in that matter.
Yeah.
But can you say that you want to be the best amateur there is before you switch to pro?
Let's put it in this way. I want to leave the amateurs at one point with fulfilled heart that I was the best I could be amateur to myself. And I have not anything unfinished, and I am ready to move towards the next chapter, because the next chapter for me has to start with ground zero. Because I enter it as an amateur, although I have the history and stuff, but I'm in Elite Pro, I have to prove myself. I have to be in a lineup with all the girls who have been there already for years, maybe some few, some more, but I have to prove myself all over again. So this would be a whole new chapter. And also I hope that with whole new me as well.
You are so humble. You are so humble. I mean, you are like
much.
One of the world's best athletes at what you do, and still you are so humble. I mean, we have gotten a lot of new IFBB elite pros here the last year, and they all activate their cards directly. More or
And
less.
their Instagram account.
Yeah. More or
Yeah.
less.
If
They haven't-
the-
Yeah,
they haven't
yeah.
activated
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah,
They have just
more or less.
activated the Instagram name. That's
So-
a fucking big difference.
You know, I cannot blame those athletes because maybe this was his or her why to become a pro. And
On-
this
on
is
Instagram?
the ultimate. It was the ultimate fulfillment. And now he or she feels that I got it. I finally got it. I want to use it. Now it's here. I want to use it, celebrate it. It cannot be played. Of course, there can be, and I know that there are some sort of activations which are linked only with Instagram name or fame and money and stuff, but it is what it is.
A lot of them deserve the pro card, so people don't think we have something to say about that. But I think, the best of the best, like Agne and Muhammad Ali and the people outside there in IFBB, they haven't changed the name to IFBB Pro Elite before they know they will activate it when they go to the competition. So be the best of the best. Don't need to do that.
True.
True.
Yeah.
Very true.
But I gotta support you, Andreas, in what you say. She is very humble, and
it's amazing. It's amazing.
she's so humble because it's like we have been talking about a little bit as well. It's like I'm telling her at sometimes when I kind of like tell her that she's one of the best, then she starts arguing with me like, well, you know, it's not like that. I can't look at myself in that lens. Like, we sit there and it's like I have to convince her that she's one of the best, and been trying to tell her like be more proud of the results she has gotten and kind of like acknowledge them, even though stay as humble as she is and don't be a bitch just because she's the pro, but there's a thing in between because she's keeping herself all the way down.
Yeah, I have to find the fine line.
The middle way.
I am always proud of what I have done and what I'm doing, but at the same time, yes, I'm, as I said, regular woman doing her stuff, which I basically love very much. So I don't find myself like the one who brags stuff for like, yeah, me, I did it. I always, even if I said, yeah, I got it, or, oh my God, I was crowned in Prague, like, oh my God, the crown was put on my head. Like, is this real life? I tell the story in this way, like I right now tell, not that you guys, I got a crown.
But
I can do it. I'm like a crown, real crown. Oh my God, so awesome.
I think this is a good quality.
Yeah, no doubt. But
it was quite cool when we were talking about hosting this posting workshop as well. When we talked together, she was like, well, "You think anyone will come?
Yeah.
Would it be any interest?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Are you kidding me?" And 2 hours after I posted the event, we had 20 people signed up. 2 hours after.
I was like, "You are joking."
That's cool.
Yeah, my thing was, okay, the idea is like awesome. Of course, we're gonna do it, but to do it, there has to be like interest. Are you sure someone will come, like, to pose with me? And then he says, like, yeah, 20 already signed up. I'm like, wait, what?
So then we had to like increase the maximum amount as well.
Yeah.
But I have to ask you, Agne, you have done like 70 competitions or
almost 64.
Yeah. And you have won almost everyone? Almost?
Almost. Not everyone.
No, but almost. So what I wonder is, when you like start prepping for a competition now, today, like, do you like see yourself as the favorite? Do you know that you are one of the top athletes? you're probably the one that's going to bring home the gold if you're like successful with your diet and prep and everything?
You know, the honest answer is that if I let myself to think the same thought you just said, that what other think of me and what other people expect of me, and I put it over the top of what I think of me and what pressure I put on myself and what I wait of me, yeah. I would break. I cannot take it, because I have enough of myself to me. I cannot take any more, like thinking about what other people expect of me. Mm. So I cannot do it. I avoid it because this feeling is too big. I cannot handle it. But at the same time, I always don't want to feel the feeling that important people are disappointed in me. You get what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I want to avoid that somebody is disappointed in me. And the number one person disappointment I am the most afraid of is myself. Yeah. So this is like heavy burden, but I know if I'm being rational, then of course I know if we just look at the statistics, the cards, then I know that maybe my federation or some sort of other people are like seeing the signs that, oh, she's going to be on the top this time or there, because it is just pure statistics. But at the same time, I cannot like get to my head like, oh my God, what my country is expecting of me, what my federation is expecting of me, what this or that, too much.
But do you like still have the same hunger for winning to like
always
to dig as deep as you always have done on the prep? Yeah.
Always.
Okay.
Always towards each prep, say mindset, all in or nothing.
Yeah.
And to each competition, I go as a blank page, blank canvas. Whether I had previously had another pro card, overall medals, trophies, I come home with those trophies, and I celebrate. I let myself be proud. Comes the new day, and the work towards the new goal starts. And I go to each competition as blank page. Everything is now on the other people's hands, because I know I have done everything I can. I cannot affect nothing about my rivals or the other girls on stages. I cannot affect in any way the judges or what they are seeing. All I can do is be my best and do my best.
Yeah.
But the hunger, the passion, always the same, maximum.
Yeah. About your trophies.
Yeah.
Do you have like a designed room for all your trophies, or where do you keep them?
I wish I had a spare room for those. Right now, I would say that I live inside of those, because all my trophies I have placed on different shelves in my living room, like across on the sides, everywhere. So I basically
everywhere,
like living around 30 shelves.
Yeah, I wanted to say like I sit inside of the gold mine, basically. But each and one of those trophies are so important to me. I want to be around those, because the trophy resembles the prep, the sacrifices, the tears, the hunger, the event, the memories, everything. It is all in this form, in this cup or medal form. So this is why I feel all those trophies are very, very important, and I want to keep them forever.
Do you remember?
I want more. Manifest more.
Do you remember each and every one?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh.
Of course, if I have to, I take it. I know exactly what competition it was. I can remember what bikini I wore, all sorts of stuff.
Impressive.
But I remember my trophies as well, Andreas.
Yeah, but you have like 2 or
Yeah.
something?
I remember it all.
Question for Agnes. Your impressions of Norway Grand Prix?
My impressions actually are 100% the same they were in the ad hoc interview I had to give on stage, where I was like almost teary-eyed, and it was from this stage the most sweetest photo came, in my opinion, by Victor Kalberg, where I was holding this trophy like a little child, and just impressions of a Norway Grand Prix. Super. What else can I say? I loved the place. I loved venue. I loved all the people I had privilege to meet. All my questions were answered. Start from the registration until the end. I know, Heidi, we still have been in contact regarding to the competition a little bit. But all the presentation and how the presenter said out the names and talked, and the interview, this is like level up. I have very good memories about it all.
Cool.
And I must admit, the loading table, what sorcery is that? I know that Swedish guys do this kind of magic also.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, you put stuff like free stuff for the athletes to eat, like so big thing. I have countless of pictures of this table still in my phone.
I guess. All right. Let's see. Question for everybody. I have to translate from Norwegian to English. Should I go to failure, or should I leave some reps in reserve? Everybody has different opinions. What do you guys mean?
I mean, it's different opinions on that as well, because you can go to failure at every single set, every single day, at every single workout. Most likely, you won't even be able to actually do it, but
it depends on the volume and recovery and everything. So you have to see his workout program
The whole picture. You have to see the whole picture.
To get to analyze this good, you have to have all the info.
Just on his question.
You don't go to failure if you have a bad day or haven't eaten enough or something. You have, like Roger and Marius say here, you need to see every day when you go to the gym how much energy you're going to put on it. Okay, you're going to maybe put 70-80%. Next day you have eaten good and sleep well and everything, and you can put 110% in. It's different from day to day.
I was thinking that it depends whether you're a beginner athlete or you're a proved athlete, because when you're a beginner, or even not so beginner even anymore, I feel that most of the people don't know what means going to the failure or even reps in reserve. They don't get the point. When you like yell hard on them, you get out of it like 20 more reps, and you said it was failure already. No, it wasn't. So, and when you are like experienced athlete, you do how your trainer says, but always listen to your body.
And then nowadays you see young people always copying the pros, how they train, and that they go to failure and everything. So they have to use time to get to know all this stuff before they can train like a pro. But when they see it on Instagram or YouTube or something, they copy, because they want to get big and they want to get big fast, and I think this is the way to do it from the start.
I have to say that I from day one I learned to like go to failure. You can't do another rep, and I have tried like to stop and have one or maybe 2 reps in reserve, but I think it's difficult. I like going all the way till it stop, on every set, on every rep. And I guess Heidi, you're like me.
Not anymore, but inside my old head, I am. But the thing is, today I see in the gym also they train to failure, they scream and shout, and then I see the technique, and the technique sucks. And it's like, and then we have to talk about that side too, because okay, they go to failure, but the technique is bad. So then, okay, that's not good. So we are old school, Andreas, because we learned that stuff.
I guess.
We were like, just go to failure, train and start crying, and then we go home.
Fuck them all. Fuck them all.
But I know today that if I knew the technique better, I would have grown way more than just keep pushing on to failure.
Yeah,
so
that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I think a lot of new guys do that stuff, but I did it when I was younger and when I started with it, and a lot of years too. But when you get to know your body more, you will adjust your training to how your day was, how your sleep was, and everything. So you don't get hurt when you are on training, and that's about the technique and everything. If you haven't slept well or haven't eaten enough or haven't a lot of energy, you will not do your work like you done it if you were 100%. So always listen to your body when you are at the gym, like Agnes told, and the technique and everything. It's a lot of elements that need to be in place to give 110% each day in the gym. That's not. I will not do it.
You cannot do it. Otherwise, you will hate it very, very soon. If every time you leave everything to the gym, you have to leave the gym with the feeling that I did good. I did some work. I did some serious job. But it cannot be every time the feeling that you are like you cannot make it until home, like you are dead. Because in this case, the love for the gym becomes hate for the gym very soon.
True.
Also, I think you can do a lot of crazy stuff in the gym, training to failure and, going all out. But then it's the recovery part, because I know people who trains like insane and they grow, but they are super strict with the recovery part. And then I know people who train hard and, it doesn't happen so much, but then I see the recovery part and it sucks. So I believe you can do a lot of heavy shit, a lot of crazy shit, as long as the recovery part is there. But most of the times it's not. And especially in beginners.
Yeah, and a lot of people
see the pros. Yeah, it takes time. A lot of people see the pros training hard and everything, but they get paid to just train, sleep, eat. If you're talking about the Olympia guys and everything, all the thing they do is eat, sleep, train, repeat. They don't have work. They don't. It's a different thing with with
normal day life.
It's a lot of different things. So
they are like other top athletes in other sports. If you are a top athlete, you have to be lazy. On the spare time, you have to rest, play games, watch TV, read books, or something. There, but we go to work, like 8 hours or more a day, and it's a little bit harder.
But also, you have to work at your level, because comparing yourself to the guys at Olympia, you're not that level. It will be the same as you buy a bike and then you're going to watch the guys in Tour de France and you're going to go up a mountain for 8 hours in the same speed to begin with. You can't keep that level up because your body isn't used to it. You're not on that level yet. So first you'll have to do it on your level and slightly improve. So you can have like the same method, but
one thing you have to have the genetics to be on the Olympia level.
Well, yeah, of course. But
you don't have to have the genetics to do work out like an Olympia pro, but you have to develop over time to get there. Because you can work out as hard as they do, but So, but tell this to the young guys at the gym today that the fellow trained by JP and Nick Walker and those guys, they are copying what they see, you know. So
but you can copy kind of the way they're doing it, but adapt it into your level.
Yeah, that's where they think most of them get it wrong, you know. So
yeah, but it all depends. Of course, you don't have the same physique, so you will have different areas that you need to improve. But it all goes like there's no real magic when it comes to working out. So it's not like their program is super good in every way and nothing else works. But it's about the effort you put into it and how you do it. And that's where you find both the way you're working out, the recovery, what you eat, how much you sleep. It's everything. It's not just a program. There is no magic program. So it's not all about that.
I have one thought listening about all this, that it saddens me to see that about working out and about eating, all these new theories are coming out. This is good, this is bad. Oh, this is the new split. Do it this way. Reps in, reps out. Whatever it the hell is, like they're coming out. It is all only commercial. Like this is the only way. This is the only way. I wish that at some point we would all come back to the roots where the truth was simple. You break the muscle just heals himself while you sleep. By the healing, it grows bigger. Like the plain, simple truth without anything else, that, oh, the moon has to shine in this angle and the wolf has to howl, and in your bicep like grows enormously. Like, oh.
It's music in my ears. It's I have a saying that I always say to a lot of people: make it simple, stupid.
Yeah.
Make it so the most stupid guy in the gym know how to do it. It's really easy.
Yeah.
It's really easy.
It is. All right, we've been on for almost.
Yeah. I am really hungry now.
Yeah, should we do just one more question and we're done? Okay. Yeah.
The Burger King is waiting for me.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
My day today.
Oh my God! All right, a question for everybody. What keeps you motivated on the toughest days of prep?
I feel that's kind of an easy one for me, and the answer is me.
Explain.
It's on the heavy days. Is what motivates me is when I started thinking about the competition. I'm going to compete in X amount of weeks, so I'm at a level where I'm tired, and so are my opponents. And what's going to be the difference between them and me is on my heavy days, I'm going to look back and say I did the work.
Yeah, I would say the same. The reward when you are done. If you have set the goal and you want to please yourself and give, like we see in Norwegian, klapp på skuldra when you are done.
Shoulder.
Then, on the shoulder, then that's the motivation enough to get up from the bed or go to make some food and go to the gym.
Because
I think in the same way. I think when I'm in the gym and I just want to go home, I think my opponent is probably not crying like a little bitch and doing his work, so I have to do it too, you know.
And I want to look back after the competition and know that I did absolutely everything I can do, and know that if I lose, it's not because I could have done anything different. I lose because the opponents are better. I don't want to look back after the competition and regret myself for having like a third place and thinking, well, maybe I could have had the first place if I hadn't skipped the cardio these days, or if I hadn't cheated on these days, or if I just hadn't went to the gym and did like half a job. I want to look back and know that I did absolutely everything I could have done. And if I do that, I have already won somehow. I don't need a trophy to kind of prove that I have won, because I have beaten every single thing inside me. Like, I've beaten all my heavy days. I've beaten all of those unmotivated days. And that's what I'm using when I'm doing cardio now as well. It's like doing 2 hours of cardio. It's like, let's do 4.
It's like everything in life. If you want something really bad, you need to give it 100% of yourself. If no, you will not receive your reward afterwards. It's easy.
What you put in, you get out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Heidi.
Oh, I haven't done a prep for 12 years, so I don't know.
You will see next year.
Next year we will see. No,
Still,
but
you have heavy days today, so you have something to motivate you.
But I know if I was in prep now, I know, just as you guys said, I need to know that I have done everything I possibly can. I can't be on stage getting a third place and knowing that I was lazy or didn't do what I planned, and it's just like a mental thing. I need to know that I did everything possible for me to be the best, and that's it. That's so simple, and just
I'm not on traditionals. I agree with everything you guys have said. I love to hear that the motivation has to come from inside, because all the other, like, outside motivation is temporary. It is temporary. It lasts maybe only at this far, that you go to the gym and you do their stuff, and then you have to like watch another like CBAM video or hear another podcast, or that temporary motivation. Real motivation that keeps you going comes from inside, like all of you guys have told. And you shouldn't maybe forget only that the motivation has to be like fear of something, as you guys said, and as I also feel that I feel motivated by the fear of not letting myself down or becoming a failure to in my own eyes. This is actually a negative thought. The motivation should be also that I want to feel the warm feeling I have felt each time that I have had maybe, for example, the biggest gold medal on my neck. The warm feeling all over my body. And for this thing, this is I have to some of, not teach, it's not great to say. When you feel something so big, stop for a second and think to remember what you're feeling right now, whether it is the truest happiness you have ever felt or the accomplishment when you are feeling proud. Don't let this feeling just go away, because you may need this feeling for harder days, as we guys speak here right now.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
For me, it's like when I stand on stage, that feeling I get when I know I have done like everything in my power, that feeling, nothing can take it away. Absolutely nothing. And when you actually win or like plays very good, it's even better.
Yeah, I heard rumors that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So like
it's amazing.
Yeah, it is.
It's the best feeling ever.
Yeah, it is. And like every hard minute on the prep that was like you felt like dying, or why do I do this, or anything like that? It's all worth it. It's worth it.
I feel that every person should feel that kind of emotion for once in her or his life.
Yeah, you learn so much. You learn so much.
Yeah, whatever this person is doing, all words, regular persons, the people should experience for one time this ultimate feeling of the proudest moment of their lives, because they are proud of themselves.
Yeah.
Oh, this is beautiful, though.
Yeah.
We're so motivated right now.
That's good. So what's your next competition, Agne?
Next competition will be when I'm ready to step on the stage again.
And when is that?
That is when my coach's eyes and my own eyes see that I'm so ready to step on the stage again.
Okay. So sometime soon.
It may happen.
We hope. We hope.
I promise to post something when it happens. I promise to post.
Looking forward to see you on stage again.
Yeah, to be honest, I cannot wait it myself too. I feel always very excited. Even if the prep days may be hard some days, then the excitement still is the same. Like, cannot wait.
Love it. Love it. All right. We have officially break the record for the longest episode so far. 2 hours and 51 minutes so far. So congratulations, everybody. Agne, a special thanks to you for joining us today.
I want to say big thank you to all of you here for having me here, speaking English with me. I want to say big thank you to Marius for bringing up with this idea. If it hasn't been his crazy idea to wrote to me regarding the posing and everything, the stone hasn't become rolling as it has right now. So super happy to be part of it. Yeah, it is a pleasure. So
thank you so much, Agne, and thank you guys, both Marius and Agne, for doing this for the Norwegian athletes. It's amazing work, and I hope you guys will do it a lot of times, not just only one.
Thank you. I appreciate
Thank you so much.
And the rest of the guys, Heidi, Roger, thank you for today. It's so
krøll på tunga der, kjente jeg.
It's so fucking strange to speak English.
Faen, ikke snakke engelsk på, jeg vet ikke hvor lenge.
Guys, we'll be back in 2 weeks.
We will.
Yeah.
So
guys, have a good night.
Thank you for today.
Bye.
See you. Bye bye.
Bye.
Gym 2000 är leverandör av allt du kan önska till ditt träningsrum eller gym. Som förhandlare av Panatta med egen produktion i Vikersund och många lagervaror, så kan de leverera allt du tränger. Nätbutiken gym2000.no är alltid öppen, och brukar du kodordet GymBros får du gratis frakt på alla order över 300 kronor. Alltså kodordet GymBros ger dig gratis frakt på alla order över 300 kronor hos gym2000.no.